Okay, we should be live now.
We're live now.
Yeah, and let me comments. Okay, yeah, we should be live now. Right now.
Okay.
There you go. But yeah, Neil or the maintenance man, he really helped me out. Like, especially right when I first started. I didn't really make videos. Like my first video, I didn't make it for the channel necessarily. I just made a video because I wanted to make a funny video.
Right.
I was never planning on making a channel necessarily. And then after a little while, he kind of shared my stuff a lot, or helped my channel get some exposure a little bit.
Right.
And then after I saw that, I'm like, well, fuck, well, I'll make another one, and I'll make another one. And then after about 3 videos in, I'm like, I'm gonna make a fucking channel. I'm actually gonna make this a thing.
Well, I tell you what, you made it a thing. Because I tell you what, the one video I love the best out of all of them is the where you did the knives, the Milwaukee and the DeWalt knives.
Oh yeah.
Love that video. And then, well, of course, your recent videos have been really awesome because you're opening up the door and then you're walking to the fridge and stuff like that. Although I got to tell you, when you open up the door, you need to moonwalk across that motherfucker. I'm just saying.
I tried to do that one time. I kind of half-assed attempted it, but I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking moonwalk to save my life. So
neither can I, man. White guys can't jump, let alone moonwalk, man. But no, you've been putting out some really good videos. Now, last one you did with the Work Pro and the Irwin. That was a very good video. That was a very good comparison. But like you said, you get the one for $9, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
much. My wife right here. 1 second. There's my wife.
Hi.
Hi.
Love you.
PDA.
That's all right.
Yeah, she's been having a rough way to go here lately. She's got a pinched nerve in her neck and her shoulder and stuff. She's been fighting with that here lately.
Okay. That sucks.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit, babe.
Have fun.
So,
give me 1 second. I got the kids screaming outside with the dog. I'll be right back.
I understand, brother. Understand.
I'll be right back.
All right. So let's check live comments. Zaphiel, nice seeing you again, buddy. No, he's talking about him or me. Michael Jackson? Definitely not me. All right, Zaphiel's in the chat.
Oh yeah, I think he won a giveaway I did one day. I think. Yeah, I think he won. I think he won some hose clamp pliers or something. I think.
Well, I don't really. Congratulations.
I don't really do the giveaways too much because it seems kind of fucking hard to get anybody to. I mean, I understand not wanting to give out your address.
Right. Oh, I think I lost you.
Oh, you might be killing it.
Am I back? Can everybody hear me?
There you are. Okay.
Right,
yeah, sorry. No, I just kind of lost you there for a minute. No, you're all right.
Sorry, we pulled you up on YouTube.
Nope, you're good.
Yeah.
I switched internet.
What'd you switch to mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. No, we're good. Yeah, our internet just kind of went down there and got all funky on us there a second, bud. Sorry about that.
Okay now?
Oh, okay. I thought it was mine. All right.
No, it wasn't you. It was mine. I saw the bars drop and everything just went. All right. Well, that's nice. Nope, it's not you, brother. Not you. By the way, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking Budweiser Red Lager. It's kind
I'm
of
gonna
a
have to try
newer
that.
beer that came out with.
I'm gonna have to try that out because right now I'm a PBR guy myself. I know a lot of people say it's nasty, but well, they got these weird cans now. But I'm a PBR myself.
Huh. I haven't had a PBR for a while. Cheers.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say, yeah, that's shit they used to drink when they were in junior high school and stuff. But I don't know. I like PBR.
I mean, I never thought it was bad. I think it's kind of actually kind of a little bit hard to come by almost around here. Not
Oh,
hard to
really?
come
No
by.
kidding.
Yeah, you don't see it in every gas station or nothing.
Yeah. Here they try to give it away around here. Well, not give it away, but yeah, it's everywhere. PBR. Although
Yeah.
now trying to find that the red lager that you're talking about, I don't see it very often. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna have to watch for it. But I wasn't looking for it either. I didn't know it was out there, so I'm gonna have to give it a go.
there's a few. It's kind of actually a little. It was actually kind of hard to find this one. I bought it from a local gas station. I live in a small town here in northeast Nebraska, and it's kind of hard to find sometimes. There's only some stores will carry it for like a couple of weeks, and then it'll go away, and then it'll come back like a week or two later. Kind of weird.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second. I gotta send somebody an invite real quick.
Oh yeah. Do your thing, man.
Do you want me to shut your door? Is that feeding, like,
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Now I'm thinking
Shut it.
about it. Yeah, just in case. All right, got it sent.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need actually do away with my one screen and bring the live comments back here. All right, here we go. Oh, a bunch of tools in the chat.
Yeah, Budget Tools is always in my fucking live streams talking shit, but I like him.
Yeah, he asked if you beat those kids.
I wouldn't do it on camera.
Not on camera. Speaking of, how old are your kids?
My daughter, she just turned 7, and my son just turned 4.
Oh, nice.
About 2 months ago. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're very young ones then. 7.
Yeah, I had kids pretty young myself. Oh, they were born. I wasn't out of high school yet when my daughter was born.
Mm. Yeah, my one chat. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's not working fast enough. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the chats just a little bit. So you got anything in particular you want to talk about? Because I know this is kind of a last minute deal with you and I or whatever. I didn't know if there's anything in particular you want to talk about or any particular tools or.
I noticed on your channel that you have a lot of or you have a few of the multi tools, or and I've only ever had the. God dang it! It's like the biggest one the biggest company that makes multi tools, not Gerber, but
Leatherman.
Leatherman. There you go.
Yeah.
I got one of those a while back, and I really liked it, but I ended up I can't forget I broke the flat tip, the flat head, the little deal there. But which ones do you own? What brand?
Okay,
do you own?
the one I carry all the time, got with me, is called a Leatherman Surge. Did you have a Leatherman Wave by chance?
It might be. I'd have to find it. I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay, does it have where the blades, when you're holding it, the blades open on the outside?
oh no, you gotta kind of
Okay,
really
you had to open it, yeah, and then you might have had a rebar or maybe a super tool. The thing is with that Leatherman, it has a lifetime warranty. You can send it in, or 25-year warranty. If you snap a screwdriver on, they'll replace it.
Oh, really?
questions asked. Yes.
And I have to send that to Leatherman.
I'm sorry.
I have to send that to Leatherman.
Yeah, send it to Leatherman. Tell them what happened. They'll fix it. Send it right back to you. No questions asked.
Shit. Well, I might need to do that. That thing's been broke for about a year or two.
Yeah, no question. Now the one I got is the Leatherman Surge, and you got the outside your knife blades. Instead of opening it up, the knife blades are on the outside.
I like that you can open it from the outside without having to unfold the tool.
Yep, it's one-hand opening. I mean, just like a regular knife. And then it's not just the knife blades either. There's like a wood metal saw, and then a piece or a pair of like scissors, wire stripper shears kind of thing going on. And then of course, if you open it up, you have the pliers. The man, Neil, brother.
What's going on, man?
How you been doing, brother? Long time no see, man. Well, in person, that is.
How's it going, boys?
How you been, man?
Doing good. What you drinking, Neil? Tell me it's a PBR pounder.
I am drinking the champagne of beer.
Ah, Miller High Life.
Oh, man.
I thought maybe I'd turn you into a hipster yet.
Fuck that.
Hey, Neil, by the way.
I had to come in and say hi to Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hello. How are you doing?
I could be better. I pinched a nerve off in my neck, so I've been pretty bad shape the last week. And yeah, it's pretty nasty, but I saw you coming on and I had to come say hi.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope speedy recovery for you.
Yeah, well, it ain't looking good. The doctors are dragging their ass, man.
Well, they gotta get every penny out of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
they will.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna let you boys do what you do, but I wanted to come say hi.
All right. Take care.
Hope you get better.
You guys have fun. Drink one for me.
Hell yeah.
Working on it. And actually, my father-in-law brought me in a thing of
I was gonna ask if you need a beer.
big glass of
Southern
Comfort here on ice. So yeah, if I get fucked up here real soon,
Do
you know
need
what?
to take the other beer and put it back in the tray?
Is that that's Wild Turkey 101 or something?
Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't do whiskey a lot, but when we do,
My dad likes Southern Comfort.
I like Southern Comfort. That's pretty good stuff.
I used to like, you call them SoCal and Lime, Southern Comfort and Lime.
yeah,
See, I don't do whiskey. Whiskey does me. That's the way I
yeah.
That's why I avoid it if I can.
That's why they call it a whiskey dick.
Yeah. Generally, I don't do the whiskey. If I do hard liquor, I like rum. And of course, you get the rum cock thing going on, but I don't do whiskey too often. But my father-in-law and I, when we do a little bit of whiskey, we do Southern Comfort. I don't know. It's very rare, but it tastes all right. I mean, I don't mind it.
I like it.
It's nice that it's cool with you.
So maintenance man, how you been doing?
I'm here, man.
I'm kind of glad you kind of come back. I mean, I'm totally down with what you're doing with your channel, but it's nice to see you again in person, man.
Yeah, I had to pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. Totally get it.
Yeah, it can get time consuming.
I was trying to
And
put out
overwhelming.
I was trying to put out like 4 or 5 videos a week, and that's just unattainable when you have kids and a wife and a job, and
You were trying to put out 5 videos a week?
at least 4.
Yeah, he was
man.
for a while. He really was, man. He was like, dude, he was a machine, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was watching every single one of them, and I remember you were spitting them out. I'm like, God damn! I'm like, I'm lucky to get fucking 2 of them. If I'm lucky, I'll get 2 of them out.
Well, I gotta tell you, man, I thought I've been doing this for a few years. Of course, I only got like 100. I think I just hit 130 subscribers now. But I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for 2-3 years, man. This guy's like making me look like a pussy, dude. I'm like, man, and he's busting subs left and right. I'm like, God damn, I can't keep up with this guy, but that's what it takes,
Well, put in perspective there.
At the time, but it does.
I got like over I got like 200 some videos. Tools and Trash there's got 30, and he has like a few less subs than I do.
Yeah, because I think I got maybe
Content is king.
Yeah, but dude, all your stuff is content, but the internet's weird, man. I get one video. I just did one where I just showed the shit I'm carrying in my pocket, right? You know, the flashlight, the multi-tool, pins, and you know the tools I use all the time. The damn thing gets fucking 1,200 views, and I could do another video where I make a flamethrower and burn this shit up left and right, and the fucking thing can't even get 53 fucking views. I mean, it's weird how one video will just blow up and the other one just like, and you're there thinking, dude, it's fire and beer. How could it? It's a perfect combo, man. You know, you know better watch it.
I watched that video at least 10 times. To be honest with
Did
you,
you?
yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Well, the other one's taking a 40 horsepower tractor, massive first, and you open a can of beer with it, right? You know.
I have a similar idea.
I'm sorry.
No, I had a similar idea. I was gonna do this video, and whether it got views or not, I thought it was gonna be fun because I've done some of it before. I was gonna just do this whole video of opening beers with different tools. Like I've opened beer with a Sawzall, a circular saw, and really dangerous shit.
Right.
but I've done it all before. Get drunk out here with friends and fucking just start like, hey, wonder if we can open this beer bottle with this fucking Milwaukee Sawzall, blah, and just
awesome.
Is that the way your intro video's going? I see that like your little intro to your videos.
Oh yeah,
opening the door, and then open up the fridge. Oh, by the way, lithium grease on the door. Yeah, it don't squeak so much anymore now.
Yeah, I got that. I noticed that. I mean, I think the first video I did with the little intro, that fucking door was just loud as shit. I'm like, God damn.
It's like everybody knows you're getting into the fridge. Yeah.
I'll be 100% honest. I didn't even notice until you said something about it.
Oh man, I watched. I posted it, and then I always after I post them, I watch them really quick to make sure it came out like I thought.
That's what I do.
And I watched it, and I remember the first thing I had headphones on. I'm like, what am I doing?
I'm with Neil. I didn't notice it too much until the one video when you posted, you put lithium grease on. It's like, oh yeah, it was kind of squeaky, but everything out here is so damn squeaky and old and rusty. Well, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah.
I don't think nothing of it.
Well, see, and I also noticed it on live streams. I like every time I felt like everybody knew I was grabbing a fucking beer.
Yeah, no, we definitely did because mostly you announced it. I'm gonna grab a beer.
Right. Well, yeah. and then you hear the classic.
Yep.
I almost felt like leaving it. I was like, that could be like a trademark thing. That could be like a staple. Like you always get to hear the fucking squeaky door open.
Yeah.
Like
good idea.
Apple has all this crap that he buys, and he doesn't have to take the time to fix the goddamn refrigerator door.
Well, you know what they say. A mechanic's car is also the worst vehicle that's running on the road. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Same thing. The groundskeeper's yard is always the worst looking.
So you guys both watch AVE. What do you think his trademark is?
Well, go ahead.
His trademark to me originally, I don't see it so much now. I mean, he always had that like a way with words and kind of a smart ass, but he used to be kind of like a red green, if that makes sense. If you guys are familiar with red green, but you can learn stuff from it. But it was like kind of really funny and whatever. And then anymore now, it's like, and you're learning stuff with him, And then anymore now, it's kind of. I mean, I still watch the guy. I like the guy. Don't get me wrong, but. Anymore, it's like he's just preaching to you, or you're the idiot, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
I always saw his little bit of a trademark. I don't know if I want to call it a trademark, but like like when like the way he always started his videos, you were always expecting him to say "gentlemen" and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
And then at the end, he'll do some rhyme with either "keep your dick in a vice" or anything, and he'll make a mixture of that at the end.
Right.
He'll do something there. And I mean, he's still kind of he did hold on to that because that's really his fucking thing. Like that's what you expect at the beginning and at the end,
Right.
But I think I'm not gonna say he lost his way because he still makes awesome videos, but I think the machining thing. Everyone started watching his channel because of the tools and opening them. And I'm not saying the machining stuff is boring.
It is.
But, you don't like it?
Nah.
Well, I like some of the machining because that's one thing that I always thought would be kind of really cool to get into. But no, it is tired of the boring tool reviews. It's what do you call them? BOLTR, whatever, boring lame tool reviews, whatever.
Yeah.
And I really love those. But he used to, like I said, like you said, was keep your dick in a vice, and in his way with words and stuff. And I don't know, he does it, but it's not quite the same as it was. His content now is not the same as it was when he started, years ago when I watched him. I mean, dude, one of his best videos was how to change a lawnmower blade.
Yeah, that was a good
manly man skills is another thing he used to do. Is the manly man skills. I mean, we took a piece of caulk and or some caulking and a piece of cloth and fixed your fucking pants. Stuff like that. And he doesn't seem to do that stuff as much as like he used to.
I like the video where he dissolved a bolt that was supposedly like seized in a cylinder head, and he dissolved it. I forgot what chemicals he used, or that there was some soap or something he used, and I thought that was the coolest shit ever. That actually got me out of a bind. That little deal where I was helping, well, not myself, my friend, he had a similar thing going on, and it was stuck down in the cylinder head, right? He had the heads were pulled and all that shit. And he didn't want, he was going to drill it out. And I'm like, dude, there's got to be something online that's, because drilling and tapping, I mean, I do it almost every day because I break a lot of shit. But
drilling and tapping sucks. Yeah.
And I'm pretty fucking good at it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm good at, but mostly because I'm good at breaking shit. So I got good at drilling and tapping. But that trick, we did that with that, and that was like just the coolest fucking thing ever, man. I mean,
and I don't, now he's into that CNC machine a lot now. Yeah, and that's down Mr. Bow's channel. You just said it perfectly. I mean, you used to learn a lot of cool trade secret,
Oh yeah.
And now it's all about that CNC machine he's got going out. Brotherhood of Dirt, brother.
Oh yeah.
You guys watch Brotherhood of Dirt?
I've seen a few of them.
Pretty cool dude. Not broke. Fix it.
If it's not broke, fix it. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. I've seen a few of his too.
He's good. He's a good dude right there. Yeah, and actually that's where AVE started. That's the other thing too. Actually, if it's not broken, fix it. Yeah, AVE did start in the oil patches in Kanukistan up there,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like John from work.
Yeah, John from work. Yeah.
See, I picture AVE as like the drunken uncle, but like kind of with a Mr. Rogers feel.
Yeah, he's your weird uncle.
Yeah.
The way he made that video when he said that he made himself everyone's uncle because everybody was messaging him saying they wanted to be, he wanted them to be their dad or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And man, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, another trick I just thought of, the bubblegum trick for hydraulics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember I watched that one time and I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. Dude, and I got the opportunity to do it at work. We have a little pump that we used to pump. It's actually for refrigeration oil into the compressors. And the same thing, that little O-ring went out, and I had more O-rings, But I was like, I want to try out this fucking bubblegum shit. And man, we tried that shit out. That bubblegum is still fucking there. It's just a little mobile thing that we move around the fucking place to pump oil and shit. So it's not a big critical thing. So I just did it for fun. But man, it's still fucking there. I mean, it started leaking a little bit, but for just like an emergency, you just need a seal bubblegum.
I gotta tell you, when the hydraulics go on a tractor one time, where a hydraulic line goes down on a tractor, dude.
Hell yeah, man!
Dude, couple sticks of bubblegum. I want to see if this thing can hold 12,000 pounds of hydraulics, man. I want to see it. You know.
Man, I saw this really cool occurrence. This thing at work. This guy I was working with. Well, luckily I wasn't working with him that day, but I seen him. And we use what's called swage lock tubing. It's kind of like a compression fitting, sort of, but it's stainless steel. And they use it for hydraulics, water. They use it for everything. So it's made for like fucking crazy 10,000 PSI, whatever. But anyways, so this is for a hydraulic motor to move a conveyor belt. So they thought they had it locked out. They thought they had there's no hydraulic pressure behind it. And I guess the guy fucking opened it because it was leaking. So they thought they had it done. He went to go fucking open it up or whatever. And the thing is that what actually had happened is that fitting had cracked. So the second he tried to loosen it, instead of being able to slowly let go of pressure, which would have worked sort of, dude, there was still pressure behind it. The pump was still running. It's pumping fucking 5,000 pounds or something crazy, you know? And this fucking fitting, man, I've never seen hydraulic oil go so fucking high in the air. Just huge. Man, he was bathed and his face was right in front of it. Bam! He flew against the wall. I was just like, damn, that's fucking cool, man. And then I'm like, oh shit, I better go turn off that pump. And I fucking ran. Man, I mean, it was like a movie how far he flew. I mean, not like a movie, but you know, he got thrown back pretty good.
I had a hydraulic bath a couple years ago. I had a hydraulic line blow on a tractor, and it's kind of the same thing. You think it's a slow leak, and I was the line was loose, so I went to tighten it up, you know, with my miner's wrench. And as soon as I tightened, man, the whole thing just blew. And when it did, I had this like, you know, about 180, 210 degree hydraulic oil. And dude, it just looked like a hydraulic oil cloud. It just covered me head to toe, man. Anybody else what? Well, it's funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. But anybody else watching, dude? Yeah, my buddy Ziggy and everybody. Oh yeah, they were laughing their asses off. You just hydraulic mist, man, like a 20-yard radius.
So the Work Pro pliers there, Alex.
Yeah.
I told them I'm not even going to review them. I said, Tools and Trash did your review, and they are what they are.
Oh man, you know, I didn't want to do it. Be honest, I was going to message them and be like, "Hey, I don't want to do this review." I'm like,
because they're really shitty.
Because I was going to shit on them, you know. But then I realized after a little while, I was like, well, instead of just shitting on these pliers in a video with only these pliers, I'm going to bring in something else that's similar but more expensive. And then that way I don't just have to shit on them the whole time. You know what I mean? Because they're bad. I mean, they're not going to go, you can't take them to a job. But just like they say, you know, they don't advertise their tools for fucking.
No, it's DIY.
Exactly.
Well,
that's what. Go ahead.
The crazy thing though is, and these are the ones that I wanted you to be able to try, and I've been using them as my everydays for maybe 8 months now. Or these ones here? They got there we go. The camera's a little weird. These have been great. I mean, like the grips are comfortable.
They're not thin like the other ones, are they?
No, they're not thin, but like also the jaws are. I mean, you put them next to these,
Pretty fucking close, aren't they? A little wider head, but yeah, that ain't bad.
Not too shabby, right? So for what I need them for, I mean, like these, like when I first got is it Knipex?
I say Knipex. I saw some guy from Germany that he sells the tools, and he said Knipex. I'm like, that's what I'm going with. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells me.
Well, these Knipex, when I first bought them, even with them, and these are the Cobras, I'm like, these handles look like shit for how
expensive they are.
Right, but then you start working with them, and you're like, these are actually really like just enough there, but not enough to make your hands fucking targets when you're really cranking on something.
Yeah.
And I've never had a pair that I got that the grips to peel off, or I fuck up the grips, but they don't peel off. They won't pull off.
Same with these Work Pros. I mean,
super glue that shit.
I secretly was not hoping it would happen, but I secretly thought
did.
It was gonna
but I mean, yeah, I really gave the yank,
video,
but it's right back on. But
right. I mean, nothing a little super glue can't fix.
It's still there.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know.
But these are wrapped. I mean, they're wrapped through.
Yeah, and that's what makes them like impossible to actually pull off.
Exactly. But that's where you're paying like an extra $20.
Yeah, man.
But
like
your videos, Alex, was actually I thought it was a good video because you did mention the fact. I mean, yeah, you're reefing on it and doing shit in the field like we would do, but at the same time, though, it was advertised as a, get your kid out of the fucking house. Get out of here, and here's a fucking wrench. Fix your own shit. 'Cause I'm tired of doing it myself.
Change your oil and
and you know what? You don't expect that thing to reef on a 4440 John Deere, But
yeah.
But at the same time, for under $10 damn, if it fixes your sink one fucking time.
Yep.
Well, here's the other thing too is if I could find them real quick.
And that's where I stopped myself from just shitting on them, because I gave that a thought again too. I'm like, these are hardcore, these are DIY all the way, and I'm using them in an industrial field. Like, obviously, they're not they're not made for that.
No, it's like asking a lawnmower to plant fucking 12 rows of corn.
Yeah.
No, exactly. You need a 4440 or a 5038 case or something. You're not going to send a lawnmower to go out there and do it.
Right.
For fuck's sakes, man.
Like, one thing about these too is so Stanley makes a pair that are actually thinner in the jaws, but they're nice. They're kind of like the Irwin, but they're like riveted in the jaw area.
I just bought the pair that you're talking about. I just bought the same pair, but that are rebranded as DeWalt.
What pair is that, Neil? Show that up again, buddy. I didn't see that.
Well, these are just the Work Pros. I'll find the Stanleys real quick.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you saw my last video with the DeWalt drill and the pliers.
Mm-hmm.
And those pliers are the exact same ones Neil's talking about, but they're just rebranded to DeWalt. Yeah.
I was kind of impressed with that little DeWalt drill, man. I was, for a 12-volt, man, I was like, wow.
Yeah, it is. I did not
fucking send it.
Yep, so, that's the exact same ones.
Right, but you can see how it's like what it's riveted. It's riveted jaws.
I'm expecting the rivet, one of those rivets, to break on me. I'm expecting that.
But you see, it's the same thinness in the jaws. So, like, for a home use tool, it's good. But like, even the Work Pro jaws aren't. They're solid. They're not riveted. So
are the jaws laminated, Neil?
On the Stanley?
Yeah, the one you got in your hand right now. Are they laminated? Or is it a solid piece and riveted? Oh, okay.
It's riveted.
But the jaws.
I got you now. Yeah, I see it.
The jaws are one piece, but like then this plate, the push button is riveted onto it.
Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah. I didn't know if they were going for like a laminate jaw. If you remember way back when, I think it was Craftsman. They had a set of wrenches, the Robo grips, and they had all that kind of weird. They had a laminate jaw that was all riveted together, but you had different kinds of steel across it.
I got too much glare going on, but
I can see it.
these are the work pros, and I mean you can pretty clearly see it there. But it's and that's where I stopped. I'm like, fuck, I can't fucking shit on these things. Like they told me that they weren't made for that kind of shit, So
Right.
and that's where I kind of reoriented my video, and that's why I brought the Irwins in, and I used those I had those before. And I'm like, this is a perfect comparison to use together, the difference being the Irwins are fucking double the price.
Yeah. And yeah, like $8 for that for what their intended purpose is for. Or even like these ones, EFT just asked to see the teeth, but they've held up. I mean, very rarely do I actually have to reef down on something. That's just my job, like,
yeah,
it doesn't happen often. Or if usually I'm using a crescent wrench because a lot of the nuts and bolts and stuff, I don't want to round off or damage or,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not
taking. Do you have any of the Knipex pliers wrenches at all?
I don't.
You should check those out. Those are pretty fucking sick. I kind of live by them, to be honest. I'm a hardcore fan.
and they have the non perforated jaws, like they're just
they're straight
smooth.
flat. It's just like a crescent wrench.
Flat, smooth. Used them a lot in maintenance, especially urinals, toilets, where you got the chrome. You don't want to mar the fucking chrome and shit like that,
That's nice.
It doesn't matter because everybody fucking blows their shit and AIDS and everything else all over it. But
I use them a lot on like valves when they have like ball valves. They'll have a little fucking flat stem sticking out of them, and we use them a lot on that because we often take them off for security reasons, and so a bunch of fuckheads don't come and start turning valves, and so we'll just we'll just take the nut off and take the valve or the handle off,
right?
So no one can fuck with them,
right?
But that's where those come in handy. Normally I'll carry a crescent wrench. But after I bought the first pair, I'm like, oh man, fuck carrying a crescent wrench. Like I ain't, and then it actually works really nicely for flattening like sheet metal. Like if you got some shit that's all bent up like a guard, you can run the and it fucking straightens it all nice. It's really neat.
Now you said a crescent wrench because you're like me. You take a crescent wrench, and a crescent wrench is just as good as a fucking hammer.
Yup.
You need a Rastal's miner's tool, dude. It is a crescent wrench with a fucking hammer head on, dude. You can bang and beat shit and still fucking turn huge ass fucking nuts with this fucking thing, man. And their precision. It's out there in my truck now, but dude, you gotta check out a Rastal's miner wrench, dude. I'm telling you, man. You can hook up wrench hitches to your truck, wrench on tractors, and turn around and beat the shit out of anything you want and not fuck up the head whatsoever on it.
The best non-hammer is a pipe wrench.
Oh man,
next best to a miner's wrench. Next best, yes.
You're just throwing 20 inches of fucking
hard iron, man.
And you know what makes it better? What makes it better is that these aren't my pipe wrenches. These are the companies, so I can beat the fuck out of those things, and I don't give a fuck. Like they can buy me another one. Damn, fuck that pipe wrench.
Actually, I bought like a Lennox. I think it's a 12-inch aluminum one, which is
I saw that
all the time. I use that. That thing's been awesome. But then I bought like a 4-pack of this Go Plus brand, and it came with like a 20, 18, 16, 14. I think those were the sizes, and they work fine. It's a fucking pipe wrench, hard to fuck up, and they take a beating. I can say that. Later, Everyday Fleet Tech, have a good one.
Everyday Fleet Tech, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Have a good one, buddy.
See you later, man.
That's that Southern Comfort.
Yeah. Plier wrench on a budget. Oh, Brotherhood of Dirt.
Oh yeah, I've heard about the Irwin pliers wrench, but you know what? Like, I might get one just for like to do a video. I'll use it for a while, but there's no fucking way. I'm a diehard with these pliers, these Knipex pliers wrenches. Like, I have no problem saying other tools are better for other stuff, but there's no fucking way they make a better one than fucking Knipex. That's just me. I'll try it, but I don't think so.
Actually, I just seen where Neil got a pair of Klein wire stripper. Yeah, okay. On the order of this, okay. You know, I'm gonna have to get my fucking miner's wrench now, man.
All right.
I ain't gonna let Neil show that fucking thing.
Well, actually,
I like his tool.
I got the Kleins because of you, and I've been
I
using
know
them.
you did, yeah.
And been freaking awesome. But this, the only thing I can say is I wish they would just added more to the handle and got rid of this fucking
instead
bullshit.
of doing the crowbar kind of thing going on.
Other than that, I mean, hammer side there.
See, and I've been so tempted to buy because I've seen like on AVE is where I first saw the crescent wrench with the hammerhead on it. And
I'll be right back.
That's the miner's wrench. That's the same thing Duct Tape Tech has.
right, and I had one somewhere. I think it's in my truck, but the thing for me is I needed it to be small enough and not heavy as fuck because I got to carry that shit on my belt. So that's the biggest thing for me. And then after that, it kind of makes it irrelevant because if I'm going back to my toolbox, I'm gonna probably go grab a real fucking hammer or a real whatever, you know. But I mean, it looks interesting. If they could somehow make it lighter, and in like an 8-inch version, if they could make an 8-inch version of that, I would probably carry it.
You know, I guess the thing is ideally you'd probably want to make it aluminum. But then what's the point of having a hammer on it? Because then you're not
heavy.
Right. So
right. Well, maybe if they can make it with an aluminum handle somehow with the steel, if they could put that together.
And then just add like 4 inches on, or, you know, this is 10 inches, may make it a 12 or 14.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That'd be fucking sweet. Somebody needs to do that. I hope somebody's watching that'll make one.
Or put like a little mini like dead blow in the end, you know, and just
yeah, there you go. Man, I mean, I beat the shit out of a lot of this crap. I mean, just because I'm like, oh well, it's a hammer now because I ain't fucking walking 2 miles to go get a hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, fuck that.
A lot of mine is just like rust, you know. I mean, I do a lot of big plumbing jobs and stuff, but like,
all right. I had to run across the barnyard to my truck and get them this and that. There you go.
Oh yeah.
That's that's like when you get a stripper or a hooker overcharges you pull that.
Yeah. Now the nice thing is, like Neil's talked about his end. He's got that prior pry bar thing going on. This has actually got a 7/8 drive on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then a lot of people don't know in the mining field, 7/8 when they're using their drills and their stuff or air guns, or when they're chiseling coal or doing all that stuff, all the chucks and everything are 7/8. Then of course you use this for whatever, and if it don't come out, you just smack the fucking shit out of it.
Damn.
But it's a Rascals Miner's wrench, and actually, and the thing too with them is when you're running the jaws, there's no slop. I mean, these things are fucking precision. I mean, they're fucking tight.
Yeah.
You know, they're.
You know who makes the biggest piece of shit crescent wrench though, for sure, and then it's not even fucking cheap.
Crescent?
Fucking Proto. Fuck those guys with their crescent wrench. I got that.
No shit. Yeah, I never had a Proto, but
I've had a regular ones are okay. Regular Proto ones, they're fine. I like mine, but I've had a few of the click stop versions where they have like little teeth that kind of hold the adjustable nut
in
on
place.
Yeah,
like
that is fucking that's a crock of shit. They did that so they can make the fucking pliers sloppy because there's like a spring that holds that nut onto the teeth. So it just makes it have so much fucking play. They just did it so they can make an expensive, sloppy tool. I don't know how that's the best way I can describe it. But and it doesn't work with a fuck. Like it just ends up fucking getting stuck on whatever you're working on. So, bullshit. I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
yes, get a beer.
I
You
do
two
have,
you got a beer, bud?
yeah, I got a beer. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm drinking my hipster shit you keep calling it.
I got a few long-term reviews coming up. That's gonna be pretty good here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
What you got in mind, brother?
well, you have to wait and see.
Oh.
Well, no. Oh, that's teasing now, man.
all
Talk
right.
about it,
I'll show
I'll
one
mess
thing.
with you, man.
So
I'm
I don't
messing
know
with
how to pronounce it, but I bought these probably 3 years ago. It's spelled, I call it Booher because it's Booher, but they're made in Germany. They're 1,000-volt rated tools.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, when I bought this kit, it came with these needle noses, pair of linesmen, and 3 screwdrivers, and it was $20. And the fucking things have held up pretty good. I'll just show you the markings on the screwdriver are actually like indented, so they're not coming
They're
out.
gonna wear out.
Right.
Yeah. Bro, if it's not fixed, have a good night, man. We'll catch you, bud.
All right, later, Dave. Have a good one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Neil, but you said he's taking off.
That was it. I just got a few tools and stuff long term that
Doe's toolbox. He knows what that is. It's a thumb detecting nut fucker. Also a Swedish nut lathe and also a Ohioan socket set.
Sorry, one second.
all good.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude like that. But
Well, I'm gonna ask a question there, Tools and Trash. How disappointed were you in the DeWalt screwdriver 12-volter?
you know what, man? I'm a fucking. I don't know if you ever see online, but there's like the diehard Milwaukee guys. Like, I bleed red. Like, no shit. So does everyone else. But
Yeah.
but like I mostly buy Milwaukee, to be honest, just because I mean
The shit
regardless,
works.
I won't even look at the DeWalt shit just because I'm like, I'm buying Milwaukee. I don't give a fuck. Like, I won't even look at it. But this shit came up on sale at Baumgars, and I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking buying it. Fuck it. I'm like, I'll get my hands on some DeWalt shit for a while. And you know what, dude? That thing's actually fucking badass. Like, I use it for a few little things around the house, just putting some fucking those little chains that go on top of the door. And I just fucked around in the garage and drilled some fucking screws. And that motherfucker, for a little 12-volt fucking drill, you don't have to hear, like, I got the Milwaukee
Surge.
yeah, the 12-volt, and that thing kicks ass.
Yeah.
But it's fucking loud. It's still an impact.
Right.
And that little drill is just, it's sick. I like
I
it.
was impressed with the video. I
Nice
saw
that it
that
has
video.
the
I was
clutch
like,
on it.
wow.
Yeah, I didn't think it would fucking put the screw. I mean, no hole or nothing. It was just a drywall screw, but it fucking no problem. I was pretty impressed. The only thing that was really fucking annoying was that it didn't have a fucking battery indicator. That I was really surprised that it didn't. But
Yeah, I bought a couple of DeWalts to like test out when I was checking everything out. And this is when, like, before I even touched Milwaukee, it was, I had Ryobi, and everyone fucking says buy DeWalt. So I bought a few, and there's a brushless impact and drill with a flashlight kit. And I'm pretty sure I snagged that for like $170 at Home Depot. No indicators on the batteries or anything like that. Nothing fancy, but it was brushless. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like it felt like homeowner
Yeah.
ish.
And I mean,
Like I wasn't. I don't know. It didn't make me happy in my pants. And when you buy shit, you kind of want to get that little feeling. If it makes you a little bit hard, I think you did well. So
I think. Have you ever watched Wrangler Star?
fuck yeah, man, he's my
Used
hero.
to. Not anymore, but used to.
I like him.
I like him too, to be honest. It's called what I like the way he calls it, the fizz. When the fucking when something gives you that feeling, like you're saying, gives you a boner because you're like, oh fuck yeah, like this is sweet.
Goddamn right.
That's what it's. I mean, and I totally get it. Like, there's some stuff where you buy and you're like, oh fuck yeah, and every time you use it, you're like, fuck yeah, this is fucking sweet. And
This is all I'm gonna say. When you open a Milwaukee tool, that fucking thing comes out with the clip on, like locked, cocked, ready to fucking rock. And that's something I never experienced with Ryobi or DeWalt. So that was that fizz,
Right for like a Milwaukee. If you're or not Milwaukee, I'm sorry, Makita.
Makita's awesome.
Yeah. We had a Makita weed eater, Makita chainsaw. I still got a Makita corded drill. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have all the fancy hammer or nothing like that, dude. And this motherfucker would drill through a fucking Mack truck, man. I'm telling you, if you had a bit, they could hold on to it, fucking do it.
Speaking of which, I got tools to send you, Duct Tape Tech.
Yeah, I forgot about that because I was thinking here within a month I was going to bite down on the Cobalt set, but
I'll send you some pictures and you tell me your opinion.
But yeah, we'll hash some details out, man. I'll rock them fuckers as long as I have this old Firestorm, man. And that old fucking Firestorm, dude, she's getting ready to take a shit, dude. I mean, dude, the batteries are done. The old NiCad, man. That fucking thing, although she served me well, but she's done.
All right, so Alex, what's your take on this DeWalt there?
This fucking thing, like I said, I've only got to use it for a couple days or whatever. And like I said, the battery indicator thing was fucking kind of annoying. But
it looks like it's fairly ergonomical. Like,
dude, it's actually like I got pretty big hands, I think. And the fucking thing actually, it doesn't feel like you got a fucking miniature fucking drill in your hand. It actually is. It feels like a proper drill. It doesn't fucking. It's not all fucking loosey goose. Like you can bend the shit out of it or anything. Like I did in the video a little bit. I kind of leaned into it quite a bit to see if it would kind of bog down or just cut out or whatever. And it fucking didn't, dude. And like I guess I got a bad taste of DeWalt a while back. I bought it was not a 12 volt. It was a corded heavy duty. It was supposed to be the big mammer jammer drill, fucking hammer drill. And it was I wanted it to mix fucking 5-gallon buckets of paint. And I bought that drill for that. And it did work for fucking mixing paint. But one day I have an old riding tractor. It's an old white riding tractor.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No kidding. Nice.
Yeah, big old fucker. And so I bought it not running. I buy a lot of my shit like that for some reason. And and I was like, fuck it. I mean, I'm gonna get this thing running and it's gonna be sick. And it was like once I got it running. But anyways, I like to, instead of, I didn't have the key start, I didn't have a key for it yet, and I didn't want to put the new ignition, so I just kind of did whatever. And I usually start lawnmowers a lot. I'll take the pull start off and I'll just use a drill to start it.
That's a Duct Tape Tech right there.
Yeah, that's weed eaters, change it. You name it. Fuck it. I'll use a drill, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. That's
a lot better than doing this 20 times in a row.
Hell yeah, man. So what I did, I took that drill, I put a fucking adapter, I used it went from like 3/4. I have a 3/4 inch socket set, and it was like an 1 5/16 socket, and I adapted it so I could use it on the drill, and the fucking thing. And I had it on, the whatever first gear to have maximum torque. I figured that thing was gonna be snapping my wrist and shit. And I mean, nowadays they got a clutch on them, so they don't really do that anymore. But like the old drills will, that'll fucking break
Right.
your leg.
Fucking right.
Remember an old Milwaukee drill? Like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, fuck yeah. And it would barely turn. It would go, ruh, ruh. I'm like, God damn it. So like I'm like, whatever, maybe this motor is just too big for it. So me and my friend are drinking beers and I'm telling him this story. And then he's like, he kind of likes to talk shit on Milwaukee because he likes DeWalt. So he's like, yeah, I bet your fucking little girly boy fucking Milwaukee won't start it. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even bother to try it. I have it's not the brushless, but it's a 1/2-inch drill, 18 volt.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, fuck it, we'll try it out. Man, I put that drill on there, and the fucking drill started that goddamn motor. I did it like 3 times, and then it snapped the 1/4-inch adapter bit. It fucking snapped it in half. Yeah, and I was like, dude, from that was what made, like, it solidified my fucking allegiance.
I'm gonna grab a beer, but I'll be right back. And I got
Yeah.
some tools I'm gonna be bringing back with me real quick.
Actually, I got a. It's gonna be funny. We had some tools. My father had some tools, bunch of tools stolen out of our shop a while back. So I did have a hammer drill, but we was kind of in a bind. So I just got a quick hammer drill just to get the job done. So I went to Walmart and picked up a Hypertough 1/2-inch hammer drill, dude. And right now, this guy is using it to start his fucking wood splitter. the damn, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a good trade tool, but for doing what it's doing, this thing, dude, lawnmowers, but this thing's starting a fucking 14 horse fucking motor on a fucking log splitter, dude. You stick it right on there and just hit it, and it fucking rocks the damn thing. I'm like, you wouldn't think that if any tool would do it, it would be that tool. Exactly. But it's doing it, man. You know, now it's not battery; it's corded, but still, you know.
And see, that was my same thought when that's why I never tried it on my cordless drill. I was like, there's no way that thing's gonna outdo this corded big fucking DeWalt drill. Like, the thing is massive,
right.
You know? Brand new. I'm like, there's no way. And sure as shit, man. Damn.
The one video Neil's talking about is he talks to me about it. I do it all the time with, you know, all the different things. But I had a rotor tiller. They took a shit on me, and I had that on an old Firestorm, man. You know, 18.5 volts. You know, I'm still rocking that. Of course, the battery's about dead on it. You know, and that's took it all apart, fixed everything, and I took that damn drill, stuck it on there. I done the video. Like, there ain't no fucking way this thing's gonna do it. And dude, that fucking Black & Decker, man, done it, man. It spun that fucking engine around, sent it right to life, man. It's right on video. I'm like, no fucking way, you know, especially an old corded. It's a Firestorm, dude. They quit making that shit how many years ago?
Yeah.
You know? But it did it. It surprised me.
See, you guys probably might both agree that mixing a 5-gallon paint bucket's pretty hard on a drill, right?
Yeah, especially if you're mixing like roof shit to go on a roof. But yeah, paint in general, yeah, that's hard shit, dude.
Well, so I had a bucket. I bought Behr deck paint, like the you know, their deck paint is.
Mm-hmm.
It was outside for like a year and a half, and finally we were ready to paint like the rest of our deck. I opened it up. It was good, but like it needed fucking mixed. That shit's heavy.
Got the big glob of concrete floating on top of it. Yeah.
Right. So what I did, hold on real quick. I'll show you is I grabbed this mixer.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in this drill. And this thing fucking mixed it up. And this is what I use. I like that. That's why I love Ryobi. And people would be, oh, you're such on their nutsack or whatever. It's because the fucking shit has worked for me. It's got me through to be able to afford my Milwaukees because I've been running the Ryobis. But like I use this to mix paint, 5-gallon buckets of paint, concrete. I still use it as a hammer drill, all that shit. And then on top of that, the first drill I got from them, I used to mix fucking 5-gallon buckets of paint, and I also use it currently to run my rigid 25-foot drain auger.
Nice.
Snake.
Ryobi ain't a bad tool. I know some people give them a lot of shit, and I know some people love them.
I think
I
I got.
messed with them a bunch myself. I got an uncle who uses them. He loves them.
I love them
You know.
because I made a lot of money off of them buying them really fucking cheap.
I think this is
Yeah,
the only
exactly.
Ryobi tool I have.
And that thing's that's nice actually. Is that corded?
No, it's corded.
Yeah.
But I fucking love it. I mean, I've had my dad. It was originally my dad's. I actually fucking stole it from his fucking garage a while back. And you know, but see that. By the way, that brings up something. I always did that to my dad. I always go like, "Oh man, I need to borrow some shit," and I just go to his house. I need this, and I need this, I need this, and you know, he'd get mad at me. He's like, because I would bring it back, except that saw. I didn't take that back. And
obviously,
I've had it for like 3 years, and
what saw?
he was like, he'd always get mad at me. I'm like, man, I bring it back, and he's like, yeah. He's like, but let me know you borrow it and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, and I did start telling him. And the thing was that once I actually got my own place and I started actually getting my own tools, then I realized, like, man, that would piss me off something fierce if I went out to my garage to use something.
And your neighbor took them?
Yeah, my neighbor or my fucking son or somebody. Like, I would have beat
Your
it.
dad.
If I would have been my dad and I would have done, if somebody would do that to me, what I did to my dad, I would have beat my son's ass for that.
Exactly, right.
And now I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad about it sometimes, but he'll get over it.
Yeah, you don't feel bad. You just
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm saying that for the views.
Whatever.
But oh man, yeah, I think that's the only Ryobi tool I got. He got it like some fucking clearance deal that they did. This big truck came in one day to our small town, and they brought in all this shit. I mean, not shit, but all these tools, and they rented out this retirement. There's this place that they do like dances for like retirement people. It's really kind of a goofy place, but they rented out this big hall and they just put fucking tools everywhere. All kinds of brands. Some of the shit was used, some of it was brand new.
Well, the thing I'll say is like Ryobi, yeah, 20 in the 90s, it was a shit tool trying to make a name for itself. And they kept innovating and stuff. And I'd probably say like 10, 15 years ago, they really started to establish themselves as a, I mean, they're sold in fucking Home Depot.
Tools and trash, I'm drinking. Yeah, I know these other two are too.
Yeah.
But
Kenneth, how are you doing tonight, brother? Good
right,
to see you.
Alex. And then what was it? Actually, I saw Alex's. Now I lost it. Brotherhood of Dirt said something, but I lost it through the.
He said, Alex, your DeWalt is a time-tested piece of machinery, and the new brushless stuff is kind of chintzy.
Yeah, and whenever I follow DeWalt and like Milwaukee on Facebook, and I always look at the reactions in the corners and stuff to see it. And like on DeWalt stuff, you always see people putting laughing emojis. Like they'll just post like, "Oh, our new drill," and people will be laughing at their shit. But you go on a Milwaukee fucking page, and maybe Milwaukee censors it. I don't think so. But you'll go on fan pages and shit, and nobody talks shit about Milwaukee shit. Like nobody says anything bad about them. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like this stuff too. So
I like Milwaukee, but the thing I own it, but I don't shoot videos on it because A, there's a ton of fucking videos out there.
Yep.
And B, it works for me, but I'm not like a fanboy. I'm not I have different brands that I do use. So
No, I'm not loyal to one brand, although I do tend to lean Cobalt for a reason. But
I guess
I have no problem rocking whatever, man. As long as it works and it's a good tool, I don't give a fuck who makes it. Now, I am loyal to Cobalt a little bit, and I've had a lot with their hand tools, ratchets and adjustable spanners and stuff like that. I've actually thought about diving into the battery operated line. What?
Oh, that's
Is
right.
that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? I mean, I don't know, but you don't hear a lot of people talk about Cobalt. I'm sorry.
They got like a 24-volt lineup, don't they?
I can't remember if it's 20 or 24.
It's
I've
24, but it's all suspect.
Well, I mean, it's all really the same.
But when I see it, like it, slows or these other places, when I look at it, hold on to it, check it out. Of course, it's not the same as actually getting around the fucking thing, but it seems solid. It seems sturdy. It's brushless. Yeah, you got impact, but their lineup is almost like Ryobi, because when you see Craftsman and DeWalt and these other guys, man, they don't have quite the lineup like Ryobi does, right? You got a flashlight to starting a fucking D9 dozer, and Cobalt's kind of close to that, and I'm basing it on the ratchets, their wrenches, and that's how I know Cobalt, man. I've been rocking their fucking ratchets and shit. Dude, I've been wrenching on tractors and balers and combines and whatever, and they've served me good, So that's why I was kind of thinking about the going to the Cobalt battery operated tools, just based off that. You don't hear nobody talk about Cobalt.
It's a nice hoodie there, Tools and Trash. I'm getting feedback on someone's.
I think that's on duct tape. I think I was kind of getting that earlier too when we were just on.
Are you getting some more?
You're getting a lot of feedback.
That could be for me. I will try. Okay.
Oh, now it sounds a little bit better, I think. Yeah, that's good. I don't hear anything.
You know what? I think it might be my room.
Kind of echoes.
I think some of the sound is echoing and coming back on the mic on my God damn it.
It sounds
fucking
good
thing
now.
Up there.
Until I talk.
Yeah, until you talk. See, yeah, you're the problem, Neil. No,
Dude, how about now?
I got
No, you sound good, man.
My phone muted.
Yeah, my phone's muted.
Maybe that helped. Maybe it might be where I had my laptop. I had mine in kind of a service cart, and it was kind of in a box.
But when I talk,
I don't hear it anymore. I think it was mine.
It was you the whole damn time, Trash.
I know, and I've been saying it.
Come on, Alex, man.
Alex is sitting there going, God damn it, duct tape, turn off your fucking head.
God damn it, I did all this stuff earlier. Making sure, Nah, I'm fucking with you, brother.
Whoops. Sorry, let me get set up again. I gotta move it. I didn't realize I was doing it.
So, all right, let me ask you two this. This is gonna be a pretty good question. You probably both watch your fair share of tool reviews on YouTube, right?
Yes.
So what's your I guess what can I say is like a lot of people describe batteries differently. And I've had a bunch of different companies that some slide in, some clip in. What's the best line you've heard to justify whose batteries are better? I guess. Does that make sense? Like people say like these are junky 12 volts because the handle has to be bigger and you gotta shove it in, as opposed to the DeWalt 12 volts that slide on like a typical. So what's the biggest, like, because they all kind of work. I mean, they wouldn't be out in the real world if they didn't work.
Well,
What's the biggest line that you guys think you've ever been fed BS on YouTube?
As far as batteries,
Maybe not even batteries, just a tool or something in general.
well, there was Wrangle Star that one time tried to say this fucking nasty piece of shit Chinese made fucking multi-tool was way better than a fucking Leatherman. That was the biggest fucking line of shit I ever heard in my life. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I like Ringo. I used to watch Ringo Starr and kind of like him, but that was the biggest thing of shit I heard.
Let me rephrase it. You don't have to call the channel out by name. Just
I didn't mean to, but I had to say it. It was fucking obvious. But that's been years ago.
well, they all
Let's be
listen.
real. He ain't watching.
He might be.
He could be watching me, and you know, like, what you gonna do to my channel? What? I'm gonna lose 30 fucking subs? I mean, god damn, I lose that every week. Joking aside,
William Logan, what's going on, brother?
you know what, Neil? Actually, come down when it comes to, like, you know, you're talking about the battery thing. As far as YouTube goes, I mean, I've watched a lot of different reviews, but I've never really heard anybody
I've heard a lot of people gripe
battery wise
on
like
Milwaukee.
the snap or click.
They make that an argument, like that makes a fucking difference.
I mean,
I've heard that.
I can understand it because I tend to like the well, actually, I don't care what the method is. If you just snap it in, or if you click it in, I don't care as long as the tool works and it's functional and ergonomic. Because I had a couple old Makitas, you know, where you punch it in like, you know, like a clip on a Glock 9 or Glock 19. You know, you just slam it in there and dude, it worked great. But then I got this Firestorm, for instance. You know, you take it and you slide it in, it still fucking works great. You know.
See, like this, I've heard a lot of gripe on Milwaukee because you have to press in the 2 tabs and pull it out. To me, I don't have any fucking problem with that. Like, what's the big fucking whoop?
I don't either.
It doesn't. It's not weird.
Right.
This one's kind of weird. This is a Craftsman. It's kind of an older one, impact gun. And
Right,
this
but
one
you got the one clip in the
2 clips, one on each side, and you got to pinch and pull it, which makes sense too. I mean, it doesn't feel weird.
Oh, see, the old Firestorm I got, man. You got the one button in the back. But you know what? That's the way that tool is, and I don't know. That's the way. You're used to that brand. That's how it works, and you just fucking do it. You know.
This Snap-on gun that I got recently, I will say, since you brought that up about the batteries, this fucking thing is fucking tight. Like, that thing is fucking
that is.
I mean, it takes a little bit of force to pull it. I mean, but it's not like a fucking thing where, like, I'm not buying that impact because that battery is too hard to get out. Like, come on.
Well,
God damn, it takes you
like my Ryobi batteries, for as old as they are, like, so you gotta kind of think of it. They go up and they kind of hang on like this, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like the wall clips in, legs out, you know, hangs on that way. Exactly. And Milwaukee, same thing too. But like I've noticed Milwaukee's batteries are very loose when you use them. Like they shake all over the place. That's
look at that.
Right.
I mean,
see it work. Yeah, but you know what? It worked.
But
I just do it naturally. I hit the 2 buttons and pull it out. I don't think nothing about it, you know.
At Ryobi, there's not as much give, but there's still there's always movement, all right?
Right.
On all these fucking tools.
See, I use a lot of at work. They supply us with 20-volt DeWalt stuff and 60-volt. We use a lot of 60-volt tools like grinders and shit, which I love to death. I will say that I love the shit out of that 60-volt grinder. I use the piss out of that thing, and then it's not mine, so we'll be using it while there's water pouring down. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know?
Right.
And the thing held up though. Like the thing is, we've beat the piss out of that thing every day for fucking a year and a half, and the thing is still going. But anyways, like I don't have any qualms with that. This one I thought was kind of goofy because I was so used to pushing down on this tab and pulling it out, which was I was trying to do for the longest
You
time.
have to
with
push
it.
back.
Yeah, you have to push that back and then pull.
No, I have to admit that's kind of weird. I have to admit.
Yeah,
it's like Milwaukee. You grab your two. You grab your two tabs.
Yeah,
the Firestorm, you got the one tab you pull back, whatever. But I have to admit that's kind of weird. I have to admit that's interesting.
I'm used to the pull down and pull out.
Yeah,
slides out or pulls out, whatever. Yeah.
And then it lets you
pull out.
So it is kind of goofy, but again, it's not going to admit the way the battery clips on, unless it's a piece of shit where the battery's falling out. It's not going to make me not want to fucking buy the damn thing.
No, I'm kind of weird. Whatever the tool is, and that's how it works. I guess I'm fine with it. As long as I know, it's like trying to run 2 or 3 different tractors, man. Running a John Deere is not the same as running a Massey Ferguson or as running a Ford. I mean, they're all different transmissions, hydraulic. Everything's in a different fucking spot. But you know what? When you hop on that tractor, up to an extent, Kubota, fuck Kubota, kidding. You hop on it and you know how to run it and it works. If that makes sense. Yeah. But there's been a couple of them, and that actually you mentioned it right there. You got to push back and pull it out. That I have to admit, that is kind of interesting. That's kind of different.
It's different. I mean, but you know what? Like, I know a lot of people like to stick to one battery, one company, just because the ease of the batteries. Obviously, if you have the batteries, it makes sense.
Right.
Professional, you cannot do it. You can't.
Yeah, professionally, you got to have the same lineup for all your shit. You have to. There's no.
Yeah. You have
otherwise
to. Yeah.
You're fucking around with different batteries all day long.
No,
if you're going to run Cat 3, you need to run Cat 3. Yeah, you got all your equipment has to be Cat 3. There's no if arounds about it. You got to run Cat 3 all the time. Yeah.
I run Milwaukee and Ryobi because they both have different specialty tools.
Oh, and I mean, for that makes sense. Like if you buy one brand and you have to, they don't make this tool in this brand, then obviously, of course, that makes sense. But as far as like, if I have an impact driver that's DeWalt, and then I buy a Milwaukee drill, that wouldn't even make any fucking sense. Like, why?
If you're running a business, you pick a brand and you fucking roll with it. Yeah, you got to. But
see, at home,
yeah, you gotta.
At home, I got like 6 chargers up there on the wall, and I don't give a shit because I don't care. Most of them, all my tools, I got at least 2 batteries for.
This is fucking fun, right?
Yeah, man. I can be like,
exactly, Neil. It's fucking fun.
And then sometimes I won't even bother with the battery stuff. I got a 65-gallon air compressor. I'll run the fucking air tool sometimes just because I fucking want to. You know. Well, it's kind of a homemade air compressor, sort of, but it's a 65-gallon.
Hey,
it's
as long as it doesn't blow up, that's all.
No, I mean, I didn't make the tank or anything. I had an old Craftsman 28-gallon, and the pump took a shit. So I bought a new air compressor that's not the oilless ones that actually has a twin piston compressor, and that one's a 30-gallon. And I was like, well, fuck. I got to do something with this Craftsman one. Like, it was like 2 months out of warranty, so I couldn't warranty the fucking thing.
Put them together.
And all I did, I just took the pump off, fucked it all off. I put another pop-off valve just for safety so it don't blow up.
Right.
And then I just merged them together. They're piped together, and now I got double the capacity, and it fucking works great.
That's fucking awesome.
And that Craftsman one, since it's detachable with just the fucking airline, I can actually take that as a mobile air tank when, and that's a big fucking tank. I could fill up.
That sounds like farming engineering right there, man. When you take 2-3 pieces of equipment and you just jam it together and hope for the fucking best, man.
Yeah, and you're like, you can't buy something
as long as
better
you're safe with it, but it works.
Exactly.
But that's what you gotta do, man, to get the damn job done.
Man, I grew up with farmers around here, so I mean, I worked on plenty of farms and stuff, and you kind of catch on to that. Sometimes you're like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Jerry rigging.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to be as politically correct. Ask Neil, I am not fucking foreign friendly or politically correct, but I'm trying to be politically correct.
that's all right.
Jury rigging.
Yeah, I know a few other terms. Those are really not politically correct.
No, they're not politically correct. But you know what I mean? Seriously, you're fabricating something together and it works, you know.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to be an ass, but I'm not politically correct. I do try to watch myself, but me and ask Neil, I'm not by no means foreign friendly. If anybody, besides anybody who am watching me on this guy's channel, I am sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Heads up, if you happen to go to my channel, I'm just warning you, it's not PG-13 at all.
Man, I don't think none of us here are really.
Well,
I just don't want to give you a bad name, though. You got an awesome channel,
don't
man.
worry about it.
You got an awesome channel.
Duck Face Tech, you know, Tools and Trash is black, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Actually, well, I didn't. Don't see color, I guess.
I'm completely fucking around here.
I know you are.
That was a fucking jerk off comment. I was trying to see if you're paying attention.
Just to make things a little.
Oh my god, dude!
You fell for it. You said, "Yeah, I know you're
right
black."
then and there, but I didn't. Awesome.
Just like, oh, shit. All right, later, guys. Thanks for having me on.
I think you took a poop in his pants.
Actually, I didn't really. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really notice. It's Tools and Trash, man. He's fucking awesome, man. But yeah, I know where you're coming from.
You just see the hands. I know.
Oh, okay.
Usually
I get part of the joke when I said jury rigging. Yeah.
Usually when you see those hands,
I'm thinking more of my German heritage.
Right?
The jury rigging. I was thinking more of my German heritage. I wasn't thinking the other.
We all know the term. We all know.
Yeah, I'm not. But I get where Neil's coming from now. Thanks, Neil. I feel like an asshole now, fucker.
Hey, man. I mean,
you got him real good.
That's good, Neil. That was funny, Neil. Fucking funny, man.
It's hard to tell. All you see is hands most of the time. It's hard to tell. No, it's all right.
No, that was good, Neil. That was fucking funny, man.
I hope so, because I'm kind of confused now, but like I was trying to be funny.
You're
I'm trying to be funny, but not offensive. That's what
you're being funny. What I was saying earlier, I was thinking about the
Alex will tell me about offensive,
jury
but I wasn't
rig.
trying to be.
No, you're good, man.
The German, dude. I got a big German background, so. But yeah, no, what you said made it totally fucking hilarious.
Oh man,
it made me feel like a white supremacist racist at the same time. I'm just saying.
I think that's what Neil was going for. I think he wanted to make you feel bad.
That's exactly what he was going for.
Well,
No, it's totally funny, man.
I wasn't trying to make you feel like an asshole. I just
no. Yeah, I don't. But well, I kind of sort of do now. But no, what you said was totally fucking funny.
Listen,
then Tools and Trash, Alex is getting a kick out of it. So.
if I were wearing glasses right now, I would look pretty much like Tools and Trash. a little uglier. But, you know.
Oh man. I'm telling you right now, the glasses, these are.
I can see the porn in the.
Yeah, I can see the porn through
that you're watching.
Oh man,
yeah.
Can you see the? You can't see the ethnicity of the porn, can you?
No, I see that fucking.
Oh, dude, what they're doing is nasty with that goat, man. I'm just saying.
He gets the goat joke.
I'll have you know it's a donkey.
Oh, it's a donkey. Oh, okay, even worse.
And that's how you get banned from YouTube.
Well, I will say
Right.
two things. The chats, they're still talking about the batteries and how
Oh, yeah.
and a channel, do you guys remember Joe Smith?
Yes, I like Joe Smith.
His channel got up and deleted.
Why?
What?
Completely gone.
Why?
When?
Well, it was before this morning.
Why
I
do
don't-
you need to delete that guy's channel? Hey,
I don't know. I put the word out. I'm waiting to hear back. Seeing what happened. If whatever.
Did he say something bad on his channel?
No, not that I can
No,
recall.
hey.
Ever.
Joe Smith
Ever.
is. Joe Smith, man, he's just, I don't know, just like he does some like music challenges. He just
Oh,
like
Yoda
does like
Doug-
maybe a 3-minute news deal. And no, Joe Smith, man, is
Yoda
harmless.
Doug's tool collecting channel
What's up, Yoda?
is I guess he knows he had a deleted channel.
So,
That's a long name for a channel, isn't it?
I was going to say the same thing. I
Yoda
noticed that all
Doug's
that.
tool collecting channel.
We need to call him.
That's a guy that don't give a fuck, right?
No, you probably don't.
No, he don't give a shit. He really don't give a shit.
No, he doesn't.
No,
That's
He's
good, though.
He's a
That's
good dude. Yeah, he is.
exactly. Yeah, he's a good dude. But it is a long channel name, but
Yoda Doug.
good dude. He's a good dude.
I mean, he likes to collect tools. He buys a bunch of German tools. If you watch his channel, he buys like a lot of awesome tools and collects them. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
It used to be longer. What? I don't
used to be
know. What
longer.
else could you have added?
What was
onto
the
that?
original name?
Yeah,
Oh, that's kind of interesting name. LOE with a
Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. Toyota is awesome. Thank you very much for watching.
All right, guys.
Channel.
So be right back. I gotta grab a beer, gentlemen.
All right, man. It used to be longer. What the hell was the older
Oh,
name?
he used to have his dog in it. Teddy and Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. I mean, it's already a super long name.
See, that's what I did when I changed mine. I was like, I need to make something shorter and sweeter to the point type of thing. That's why I changed mine.
Well, Yoda, what pisses you off, man? Neil, that pisses me off, man. What pisses that you off? Did
Yeah, let's hear.
Did I say something wrong?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. Yoda Doug's super awesome. Oh yeah, that's right. Tool collecting extravaganza.
Dude, he's got some stuff. I did a live stream with him I think you might have been there or you were part of it for a while. I
With
can't remember.
With Yoda?
Yeah, Yoda was in it. And MD Lee was there. And who the hell else was there? I can't remember who else. But I think at the end it was one of those 4-hour, 5-hour live streams. And it was me and MD Lee and Yoda Doug at the end. I think you were in it at the beginning, maybe, or towards the first couple hours. But we were in there, man, and this guy just kept pulling shit out because we were just starting to everyone's just showing shit off, like, hey, check this out. Man, and I mean MD Lee also, by the way, that guy got some fucking stuff, dude.
Yeah, they're good tool collectors, They like collecting their tools.
Man, I mean, I like buying a lot of tools and stuff, but I mean, the fucking money comes into account,
I don't think your camera's fucking off with the sound. I don't know what happened, but
I'm not sure. I feel really awkward sitting so close.
but I do want to. I mean, Yoda, you haven't what? It pissed him off. I think that Joe Smith's channel got removed.
Welcome back, guys. So what's the deal with Joe Smith? I'm sorry.
Welcome back, guys. You showed up. Is that?
I mean, maybe he gave up on the YouTube. I've seen channels do that in the past, like where they'll just say "fuck it." They tried, and then I don't know. I feel like some of them get frustrated with it, Yeah. It happens.
No, Neil, you know what, Neil? You're not the only one, man. There's been a few times I seriously said, fuck it, I'm done. But I don't post content like I mean, sometimes I try to, but sometimes I may go 2 or 3 months before I post something because I just get busy.
Yeah.
With with work and the farm, a little bit of farming I do, you can't. But there's been times, seriously, dude, I hate saying it, I got more followers on Instagram in 3 fucking months when I signed up to it, so we could use it as an instant message between you, me, and Junk.
I'm just gonna say it. Instagram is a lot less bullshit.
It's less bullshit. It's
YouTube.
easier to do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. My Instagram blew up faster than my damn YouTube channel. And it took me 3.5, almost 4 fucking years to get 130 fucking subs. And I got that and then some in Instagram.
I think Yoda Doug want to hop on too.
I don't know if he wants to. He's more than welcome.
So, what's up, Mike Hodge?
Oh, there's Mike. I'm always waiting for him. He always pops up.
Yeah, he's a good
Okay.
guy.
Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. Sometimes Joe Smith is a little political, but still not enough to get banned, man. Dude, I see way more political.
YouTube is really big on the gun thing right now. Like gun channels, like a lot of them YouTube won't even let them be what's that called?
That's the thing.
Oh no. Oh, no. I'm going to tell you right now, the moment I grab my M1 Grand or my Glock 19 or my Smith & Wesson right now, dude, this live stream would be dumb right now. If I pull one of those guns out.
Oh, what's up? Tools and Bagels.
Oh, Tools and Bagels up?
Huh? Dan McKevitz is here.
Yeah. Yes, he
Hey,
is.
fuck you, Dan.
Hey,
You fucking prick.
Me again, Dave again.
What's going on, me again, Dave?
The Instagram rushes hookers anyways. Yes. I think like 30 or 40 of my subs are Filipino and Russian hookers. That follow me on Instagram. Guaranteed told you.
Some of the first followers I got on Instagram were like some Russian these tool guys. There's one guy I followed him back.
Yeah, what?
He's from Iran, and he shows some of his Snap-on tools and stuff. I'm like, this is fucking cool. This guy in Iran got Snap-on tools, screwdrivers, wrenches, and it's fucking. I thought it was pretty neat.
There is. I got one legit guy from Russia that follows me, and I follow back. I couldn't pronounce. I don't speak Russian. I couldn't pronounce his name to save my ass, but he does a lot of automotive body work, and yeah, he shows you like the tools he's using, the body work he's doing. And dude, I mean, the guy's turning out great work. No idea what the fuck he's talking about, but it's a legit one. But then I've had some other channels not so legit.
I get now though. Dan McKevitz and Bagels must have me blocked because I don't see his fucking comments. So
He was on the side there.
there goes that. Now I went up and checked. No fucking comments. That's all right though.
Dan McCandless is right there for after Brad work or before Brad's workbench and after Yoda Doug's. And
Not on mine. Not on mine.
Huh. He's got a couple middle fingers posted. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh, we always fuck each other up, but he just must have legit
An accidental thing. Well, I tell you what, YouTube, man, you had a couple videos that come out. I didn't even know you had videos out until I decided to check YouTube one day. It's like, oh shit, Neil's got a couple damn videos. I didn't even know it. Or live stream, didn't even know it, man.
Dan just said, "Nah, I don't even know how to do that, bitch."
Yeah, he's full of shit though, but that's all right. Hey, you know what? One less person I gotta give a fuck about, right?
Yoda Doug, if you want to join in, put a comment.
Let's go, Yoda.
There he is, trying to go live, trying to live chat, Neil.
Yoda, send me your email on Instagram, and I'll get you set up.
I think you can actually post a link in the chats, and they can click on it. I think. I
Okay,
don't
give
know
me
how
one
you go
second.
about doing that. Don't ask me, dude, because
All I know is you can get your fucking nuts off real quick by doing that.
yeah.
Why?
But however, it'll put the guy
Why
in the
not?
bottom, so he could tell for sure if it's literally Yoda Doug or whoever.
Okay, give me 1 second. I mean, he said he's gonna message me on Instagram. So
Everyone says something's up with YouTube tonight. Bullshit.
we're getting taken down, man. The government, it's coming
Hey.
for us.
What's that? Who sings that song? It's getting hot in here. To take off all
Nelly.
your clothes.
Nelly.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
going full Nelly in here, motherfuckers. Let's roll.
I don't know, man. I'm just starting to be able to see my breath, so it's starting to get
You have
closer.
no heat in your. Actually, I was going to ask you. You got any heat in your garage or your shop or?
Well, I got 2 forms of heat. The reason I keep them off is because it's going to make a lot of fucking noise. I got a 220 heater, and then I got a propane. What's that called? A forced heater, one that just blasts the flamethrower out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those 2, but I don't turn right now. I'm not turning them on just to avoid all the noise. It's not too cold out here. I got the hoodie
Well,
on.
it can't be any more noise than when Dale and I were doing
Well-
live streams with their fans on.
Are those being sold?
What's that?
Your hoodie.
I guess.
Or do you have anything I can throw up behind me?
And I had to keep.
Well, I made stickers, and
I mean, I'll
made-
pay for it. You know, I'm not gonna be cheap like that. But like, if you got something I can throw up on my work sign, I got a new edition there.
Hey, I seen that one in the last video.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back, guys.
Yeah, man.
They Work Bro said I can fucking start hanging other people's shit on their sign.
Oh, really? Well, fuck, man. I'll get a
So I mean, like a sticker or something where I can. What the fuck is this noise? Is this it?
I don't think it's fine.
I've been using my laptop a little bit more lately, so
Oh,
I feel like we're in the middle of like a not porno, but like a soap opera.
Neil, you're always in the middle of a porno.
God damn it! See, that's what I mean. Why are people listening? Why?
I got a porno for you right there,
Oh
buddy.
my
oh
god!
man. He's
Oh,
getting wrecked over there.
I'm gonna go take a piss. Yoda Doug's hopping on, right?
I'm waiting for him to
Oh, yeah.
send me
Now you're taking a piss, Neil. What the hell, bud? It's starting to get interesting.
Neil's always halfway through a porno, I swear.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta send Yoda Doug a video, a link. So 1 second.
I'm
Do
gonna
your
go.
thing, Neil. Go take a piss, buddy.
I'm
We'll
gonna
keep it
rebel.
rolling for a minute.
I'm gonna rebel off. I'll be right back.
All right, you entertain everybody. Duct tape, you entertain everybody.
Oh my god, you have to entertain everybody.
Yeah, I'll do my
Right,
best.
entertain everybody.
Me again, Dave again. Workbench, how would you ever?
Oh.
Okay, Workbench, I miss you.
Okay. Hi, Dave. He said hi.
Hi, lady. All right, William Logan. Wear short sleeves, sandals, and shorts today. Today, sweats and hoodies. William Logan, whereabouts are you at, brother? We're up here in Ohio, so we've been rocking like 38, maybe 40 degrees today, which to me is perfect weather. I like cool weather. I don't like anything above fucking 60 degrees myself. The Zero F Friday. Oh man, you sound like upper out west.
Be right back.
Yeah, or I was going to say, or the East Coast. I was getting ready to say one or the other, Montana or Vermont. Damn, dude.
Northern Vermont, even.
Yeah, right up there. You're getting close to the UP, eh? Where I used to grow up when I was a kid. Michigan. All right. 20 degrees in the okay, yeah, we haven't got that low. We've been rocking low 30s, although we were supposed to hit maybe 28 degrees tonight.
No.
But
Not that low.
Yeah, you're Pennsylvania. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about Pennsylvania. Neil.
Hey,
I
don't
do.
be mean,
You're further south than me.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
hit the technically we are, but yeah, we hit the Michigan weather more and Canadian weather more than you guys do, which is weird. And trust me, you guys are lucky because you guys get the perfect weather, what I call it, man. You get like the 40s and the 30s. I don't know, man. Here it's like fucking 19 degrees one morning and then 110 the next damn day, humidity wise. I hate Ohio, actually. I like Michigan or closer to Michigan.
Give me your knee and I'll class up this joint for a minute.
Actually, you sit right here for a minute. Guys, she's going to take over for me for a minute, and you'll get a prettier face than me.
Oh, thank
right.
God. Jesus. I was getting so
Finally.
pissed off at
Let
that
me
face.
fix this. There we go.
I hear you, Neil.
Okay, is everything still good? Because I fixed the camera. I don't know why you didn't fix that. But whatever. Hi, guys.
Yeah, looks good.
A lot prettier, right?
I'd like to think I'm a little prettier than you, yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
prettier.
How is everybody?
Yeah,
I'm doing fucking fantastic, to be honest.
awesome.
Uh,
Review.
You look like you're feeling no pain. Oh, and hi again to Dave, because, it's in the chat. So he gets excited when I get on, but I'm just in my pajamas today, guys. I'm not bringing the girls out tonight. So
All right.
Just
I'm gonna
do.
go over there.
I'll tell you what. You and I flash at the same time. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi to William Logan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't have boobs out on YouTube. I think. Like,
Maybe
I
man
want to
boobs.
see no boobies.
I think I've seen a few.
Although Duct Tape wants to see Neil's boobs. So, I mean,
I stuck in that boat.
Yeah.
hey, everybody wants to see your boobs more than mine, Neil.
That's
That's bad news. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I lost both nipples in a accident about
You're only making me want to see them more.
5 years ago.
Now I kind of want to see.
That-
Boobs are okay. You just can't show nipples. Well, Neil doesn't have any nipples, so that's okay.
Oh, so you didn't work it out. You're
Yeah.
100%.
No, I definitely
It's
want to see
perfect.
his accident affected boobs. I want to see it now.
I done fucked myself here.
Yeah, you walked into it.
Yes,
You
he
walked into
did.
it.
Why is it that every time I get on, it's boobs, Neil? What is it's tits every time I'm on?
Yeah, you brought it up, Neil.
I did not bring it up.
Oh,
Someone was talking about seeing your boobs. I didn't say that.
I don't think I'm gonna be covering my girls with duct tape, guys. That's a no.
Why?
Duct tape seems a little painful. Oh, Fairy has better girls. Thank you, Dave. At least somebody thinks so.
Listen, I know no one came here to see my fucking tits, so that's all I'm saying. No one signed up for that shit.
Oh
Boobs
my
make a
gosh.
man speechless.
Boobs do make men speechless. Yes, they do. They shut them right the hell up in one way or another.
It's not me now.
Jeez. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start a channel just about tits. I'm just like, hell with it. Let's
Hey,
go.
I tell you what, though, YouTube channels that do that have the most viewers the fastest. I tell you what.
Yeah.
You know, there's this
Yeah.
channel that there's this channel called Woman Driven or something, and it's just this girl. She's a good-looking girl, and she works on her cars. But every like thumbnail, she's like, "Oh, I'm washing my Mustang today," and she'll have like on these shorts, or she'll show cleavage a little bit. And man, that channel is not even like 6 months old, and it has like 300,000 subscribers. Like, holy shit!
All right, Alex, do you think you'd have a discussion like this tonight?
No,
on
I
your
did not
live
expect
stream?
it, but I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed.
I've still got more weight to lose before I can do all that. But the guys did tell me when I do my videos, if I bring the girls out, I would get more viewers. They did
Yeah,
say
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, the more cleavage, the more viewers. That's what they tell me.
There's one channel that actually subscribed and commented on one of my videos when she had about 1,000 some subs, and she's got about almost 9,000 now. But all of her videos are her talking about her life experiences in a small T-shirt, and she got big tits. Just saying, most of her subscribers aren't listening to her words.
Yeah, have that shit on mute and still
Yeah.
watching that.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Send a link, Neil.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want it for research purposes for my channel.
I will. I will
exactly.
tonight.
Research purposes.
yeah. Research.
Yeah,
Oh,
research.
by
by
the
myself.
way, Don, this is Alex. Tools from Trash.
I met Alex earlier.
Okay,
Yes.
dude, he's like Neil. He's got an awesome ass channel.
Duct tape. This girl is Indian, so I don't know how interested you'd be.
Well, the-
Oh, don't, you fucker.
Oh,
Yeah. Huh?
What kind of Indian?
The
9/11.
I mean, the doghead kind or the Wawa kind?
no, quickie marked kind,
oh, shit.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Oh,
The Buddha
shit.
Buddha.
Oh, shit.
the Simpson kind.
I am completely not nice. I swear. I'm
Neil made me look like a white supremacist Nazi racist earlier.
I'm so gonna piss some people
Oh.
off.
You keep saying Neil did, but like I didn't have much to do with it at all. I just
Boy, Astros, this other guy's black. I'm like, God damn, that's not what I was even talking about.
He blames you for a lot of shit, huh?
What Neil said earlier was funny as fuck. I loved it. Fucking awesome.
I just like fucking around with people.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I won't be here long because I am just dying right now, but
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you recover quickly.
I mean, it's so bad that like right here, I mean, I have a huge knot here. It's all up the side of my face. It hurts. Like all the way down. My fingers are numb, and it's going to be 2 weeks before I can get an EMG. They want me to have an MRI, but I got to have surgery to have an MRI because I have metal implanted. So I have to have that taken out before I can have an MRI. And it's going to be a really big pain in the ass. What?
Close to nip slip here.
I am not even remotely close to a nip slip. I'm in a t-shirt, fuck face. Yeah.
I think she's working towards it, but
I'm working.
yeah.
I'm working.
No, hopefully they.
Nah, guys, my dad's watching this in the living room. Come on, shit.
I'm just gonna say Duct Tape Tech is definitely like once he reaches super chat level, you're gonna be on there like doing nip slips all the time. Yeah, people. Oh, here's
That's how
20
we'll
bucks
get
for
the
that.
super
fucking-
chat, man.
That's how he's
He's
gonna
gonna-
get
he's
the
gonna be
super
like-
chat.
He's gonna be like, yeah, Tools and Trash sent me this hoodie. He's gonna have it cut down to right here. Like, yeah, I'm just showing up. Yep,
Like-
that's the sweater.
right at the bottom of the boobs. So it says,
It's gonna be cut to here.
Well, I know. I'm going to feature two things: her and Neil.
Oh my
So
god,
I'm
right?
gonna-
I'm almost tempted to do that, but no.
so
I hurt myself.
what do I have to do in that?
I don't know. What are we doing?
I heard tits and Neil.
Man,
What you say? You gotta show your nipples in a hoodie, and then she'll show her nipples in a hoodie.
What?
On
Now,
Super-
now, wait a minute.
On Super Chat, you heard it. She said it right there.
I
Oh,
didn't
man.
say
You're gonna
any
get kicked
such
out
thing,
with YouTube.
asshole. If he had his way about it, my tits would be out all the time, guys.
Goddamn right. It's the way they're meant to be. Just saying.
I agree, but for the most part, it's against the law. I mean, like in most places,
I don't know.
you can't just have them out all the time.
Women are allowed to fucking breastfeed wherever they fucking feel like it. So why can't you just slip a nip whenever you feel like it?
Actually, when I worked the bar, because I worked at a bar when Duct Tape and I met, I was a bartender, and I was in nursing school.
Did you have your kids hanging out?
I did a couple times, yes.
No.
But because I was
It all
much
makes
smaller and hotter then, and but I found out from my boss that because there was a couple girls on the bar one night and they were like dancing on the bar and they took their tops off, and he said, "Are you okay with that?" And I said, "Is it illegal?" And he said, "Nope, as long as they keep their pants on." I said, "Well, then I'm good with it because that makes me way more money and I don't have to take mine out."
Wait, this is how Coyote Ugly was made, right?
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, I had drunk bitches on the bar, but surprisingly enough, a lot of female bartenders won't let them do that. Like they get mad about it or something, I guess.
Yeah, because they want to have they want them to have some fucking dignity.
Who needs dignity? I needed money.
Well,
Fuck
because
dignity. I needed tips.
it's
And
called.
it wasn't my dignity. It was the
I've seen some big man movies.
big man tits.
I definitely agree. I'd love to rather see crazy women tits out and
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time when a girl pulled my shirt up when I came out from behind the bar to go get booze. She yanked my shirt up in front of the bar. And there was a couple times when I did it myself, but I was kind of drunk then. But as a general rule, I keep my shirt on because I had to keep control of everything. But yeah, at times. But apparently it's not illegal here, so I let them go.
Then you ended up with duct tape. Where's your other Doug here?
Oh, he said that he got busy. He's not gonna be able to jump on. He messaged me a little bit ago.
Oh, he got busy.
Yeah, he said he's got some family stuff. So
That sucks.
I know I haven't talked to him for a little while. I mean, I talk to him on Instagram every other day, roughly, but
Yeah, he used to too.
Same damn street that the sheriff's department's on, or you got sheriff's department coming in.
I probably should let Duct Tape get back on here so you guys can talk about tools.
Well, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I'm going to go another 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes over what I thought I would go over.
Well, I am glad to see you back on. I was a little worried, Neil. It's nice to see you back on YouTube.
You should still be worried because I'm a fucking wild card and I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
well, it's nice to see you while you're on here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You make everybody laugh, so we all have a good time when you're on.
same here, man.
Someone's gotta be a fucking drunken asshole, right?
Damn.
I'm not even drunk, and I'm an asshole. So I mean, at least you got a reason.
I take that responsibility. You know, people say, "Don't go on YouTube and get drunk." Fuck that. You know, like
Life's too short.
if you could have good conversations and enjoy it, why not?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't go out to the bar and drink. I go on
Sure.
YouTube now. Hang out with my buddies on YouTube.
Although every once in a while I say something and then I think, oh shit, this is not regular video chat. I'm on YouTube live and oh God, did I just say that? And then I go, whatever.
I will say this though.
That's it.
Racism's not worth it.
No.
And damn McEvans and Bagels, fuck you. I'll probably quit in about 4 days, not 2. If you want to have a
What?
bet
Oh.
on that, we could bet on that.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't mean to do what I did. I just there was a lot of circumstances that came to a head very quickly to me, and
I think I'm behind because I'm missing something here.
Fill 'em
Maybe.
in.
What?
I think I'm behind. I'm confused. I don't think I know what's going on. But then again, I'm confused a lot.
sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'll let Neil say what he wants.
No, I got nothing to say. So
All right, then. We'll talk about something else.
well, no tools and trash. What you got?
Nothing really, I guess. I mean, I was kind of when I first saw that you had took a step back from YouTube, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. But then I really started thinking about it, and I was like, this stuff is really, it can be really time consuming if you let it, and it can be. Sometimes you get for a little, like even myself, like I found myself jumping on it on YouTube and Instagram, and I was on there too much, and I was like, this was always a hobby, and it still is. And if it becomes more one day, it does, and then that's fine. But,
Listen, can I say one thing or
man,
interject? Right?
Go ahead.
There's nothing wrong with wanting your channel to grow, right?
Right.
Like I've been straight up honest. Like, yeah, YouTube is fun for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy making good content. But at the same time, if you don't grow,
It can be. Yeah.
Then you're not putting out good. Like I was growing. I was doing fine. I was fine. That wasn't the issue. But like a lot of these channels that come out that go, I don't care about subs. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. You probably don't. You probably are putting out the best content you want to. But if you don't see that growth, then you would stop. You would stop quick on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah. It could get disappointing, it could.
I thought I was going to stop at 100 subscribers. I was like, once I get to 100, I was like, that's pretty good. That's decent. And then people kept, wanting to see more. And then I put out that last video of me quitting, but I watched some people commented on that video that I had never seen before on my channel, but have apparently, really enjoyed watching me. And I went to watch their channels, and it was like channels that started because of not only my channel, but a couple other bigger channels, but they always mentioned my name. So like, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I'm starting something here with,
It's because you're a very magnetic personality. But real quick, guys, I'm leaving. I'm giving this back to duct tape. I just jump in for a little bit, but I'm gonna let you guys get back to doing what you're doing.
You should be.
That's my ugly mug now
Yeah,
again.
I'm giving you back duct tape. So it was nice to see everybody and nice to make somebody laugh, I suppose. I'll talk to everybody later.
That
Yeah,
tape
that's right.
can't make me laugh anymore when it comes back. That's a joke. Mike Hodge, thank you. Yeah, but I mean, it was like a lot of. I guess when I did that first video, I didn't realize how many people I impacted or.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
I didn't think I had that draw, and they never commented on my videos before, but like they gave me a bunch of nice shout outs and so I don't know.
Not, and I get what you're saying, the YouTube thing, because you want to grow a little bit. I don't expect to be,
I don't even.
I have 1.2 million subs and I'm just, rolling in the cash. But I had a couple of videos, man. It was like, I wanted to see the views on it. Not just for the views, but you remember that Cobalt bag in the deal, right? For the home gamer.
Oh, fuck.
Right. And that's the one video I wished it would have got 2, 3, 5, because that was such an awesome deal at Slows at the time. Lowe's, I call it Slows. That was such a good deal, and that was a tool bag that could help somebody change their oil or fix a cabinet door, or for the home gamer, it was such an awesome tool set, and then of course that's the one fucking video gets no fucking views.
Well, here's the thing, right?
But it's the one you wished it would have got the thousands of views, because you know what I mean? That's because there it is. That's the home gamer tool option to help everybody,
I'll try and put this into perspective. I have not had a video hit 1,000 views. I have a few very close. I could make a toolbox video of my new Milwaukee, tool cart I got, and I get 40,000 views on that. But what's the point? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, and this is an honest opinion. I make my videos, and I don't care how many views it gets right now. But I'm working on building my channel, growing it. So as long as you're doing that, at some point, people will start watching all those videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They watch one, kind of like how you felt on your first AVE video. You watch it and you're like, holy shit. And then you go down the months-long wormhole, right? Mm-hmm. So keep working on your content. Remember that people are going to watch this not only now, but in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have to, like I said, Tools and Trash, dude, you have 30 videos?
Something like that.
And I've over 200, and we're very close in sub count. Content matters. Now, I'm not saying my content's shit.
No, it's not.
I never worded the videos right or did this, but also you have a few specialties that you broke into, and then obviously I'm going to listen to your advice on fucking drills and stuff because I trust your advice on wrenches. So you're building your brand. Regardless, everyone's building their brand. So no matter how many people say, I don't care about subs, at the end of the day, eventually you will.
Yeah, you do to an extent. You're right.
And it's not because it's like, I want to make money. It's like,
no, you want to see your channels growing. You're getting the message out.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a few channel or a few videos right now, man. They broke 1,200 views within 9 months. 1,200, which that may not sound awesome to Tools and Trash or anybody else, but I mean, I do have a couple of videos. I mean, I broke 1,200 views, but there's no subs. But luckily, that video conveyed the message I was shooting for. Because don't get me wrong, I want to see subs and stuff come back from that. But at the same time, it conveyed the message I want.
Yeah.
And some of it's just, seriously, let's face it. You got, the one video I just did a week or so ago, where I'm doing the wheel seals and the bearings on the front of my turbo diesel, right? It's got a lot of views, but guess what? Nobody's going to sub to it because it just happened to be that guy who's going to do, I need to replace the bearings in my fucking 4-wheel drive Ford. How do I do it? He types it in, he watches the video, he fucking does it.
Yeah.
You'll never see the guy ever again. You know, not like you, fuck you, or nothing. You know, I mean, but you know what?
You know, every once in a while,
But if it helps somebody, you know what I mean. You know, but you like to see your channel grow.
well, I'll say this:
A little.
probably 1 out of 20 people that watch that video probably do subscribe. And then I would say 1 out of 1 of those people probably unsubscribe because you're a racist son of a bitch. And just fucking around.
Oh my God, Tools and Track. I'm sorry, I never expected this live stream to go this way.
Wait, first of all, I will fully admit I've had Duct Tape Tech on many a times, and he's definitely not racist.
I know he's not.
No, I'm not politically correct. Don't get me wrong.
He's not
No,
politically
I'm not.
correct, but he's an even keel guy, and he's not like.
Oh,
you know.
I know. I mean, I never got that vibe.
The joke in my defense earlier that I was saying is I'm from Ohio, and we're a lot of Germans.
Excuse?
But we're a lot of Germans who always say Jerry Rig from World War II. Jerry. That was the joke I was bringing up, not
the more politically incorrect term.
Yeah, I was making fun of us more.
Wait, all
but
right. Two things
But
here.
no.
Toolbox footage says, right now I don't worry. First of all, Toolbox footage, I hope your surgery went all right and you're recovering well. He said, right now I don't worry about having many subs. My biggest thing I like doing is responding to people, leave comments. Definitely mine too. Like, I like a good comment, or probably my favorites the ones that disagree with me, because it gives you something to think about, want to comment about.
Disagrees me. I end up pinning and loving their comment, and I stick them clear up to the top.
Everyday Fleet Tech said he can hop on.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to send me his email on Instagram.
Everyday Fleet Tech's to hop on. Cool.
Hell yeah.
He's only half bald.
No, he's almost full.
I think he's full bald.
No, he's not full bald. This is full bald.
He's almost.
No, he's half bald. No, just kidding. No, it'd be cool to see Everyday Fleet Tech. I never met the guy. I mean, I watched all of his videos and see his Instagram stuff, but I've never actually talked to him.
Nice dude. I had him on a couple live streams. Nice guy. I like him. Nice guy.
I've seen him on one of your live streams. Yeah.
He's all right. Kind of like Yoda Doug.
All right, give me a second. I gotta send him an invite.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. Thanks again, Alex, for having me on here.
Hey man, I mean, I love to have anybody on. I'm surprised anybody wants to get on my fucking shitty channel.
No,
so
dude, your channel's awesome, man. I love your videos, man.
Thank you.
Someone has to replace me on the live streams.
No, nobody's gonna replace.
Somebody's got to.
Dude.
I'm done.
No,
I'm done with those.
No, dude, I'm still waiting to see that cut out short sleeve thing going on. You know,
Neil, that's the only way I'll send you a sweater is if you wear it as a fucking crop top or something.
Wife beater. Because I want to see this accident you're talking about.
I do like going live, obviously.
You're good at
it.
Very good at it. You are, Neil. That's a fact. You're good at doing live streams.
Anyone can be, though.
No,
it's a lot to do with personality, man. Just like videos that people want to watch, it's a lot to do with personality with live streams. It's just the same thing. And
I will say this: good or bad or indifferent, if I do a shout out to a live stream, it does bring some people to that live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And,
I
go ahead.
I don't know. It's fucking fun. It's a good time. You know, it should be a good time. And then
that's
some
the
people
idea.
fucking ruin it for you. You know. But
I bet you everybody here in the comments will say the same thing, that you're probably the best one among over lots of channels that are 10 times bigger than any one of us. You're a lot better at live streams than any one of them.
No, Neil is the king. Neil is the king of live stream.
But that means I need to get my material better, so that's what I'm focusing on. And
Well,
people like Tools and Trash, I have done split our third together, right?
Third and fourth, yeah.
Yeah, and completely trust him to fucking he's gonna hold it down.
I don't know, Neil. I feel like I don't know. I mean, no, dude. Just I mean, I'm not saying when I say like you're really good at live streams, I'm not trying to like say your content's not good when I say that. Like
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I
mean? No, dude, you're the king of live stream, man. Seriously. Dude.
And that brings people to
you
the
can
channel.
do a live stream for 4 fucking hours, man. I'm right there. God damn, I've done a 4-hour live stream with you.
God damn it.
It don't seem like it's like a 4-hour live stream, right? It's that damn fun. You just
Toolbox Footage just said TMM is the glue that sticks everyone together.
No, dude, you're like the duct tape, man. It fucking holds the universe together, man. You got a light side and a dark side. It fucking, dude, I'm telling you. My first live stream, I was only planning to be with you for an hour or two, and next thing I know, 4.5 hours and a case of beer later, you know, I had a fucking blast.
Here's the only thing I'll say is I do agree with that, but I think eventually I got too opinionated.
That's what people come to YouTube for. People come to YouTube for opinions.
Yeah, but not mine. So
that's what music.
But the way you're running your channel now, and the direction you're going with it, Neil, and I said before in my comment, if you remember how you want to run your channel, I'm down with it. I'll support you 100%, man. But you're the king of live stream, man. I'm not saying that just to say that, dude. Really, you can run a wicked live stream, man.
Well, I'm gonna be jumping around other people's live streams for a little bit. Tools and Trash. Was I smiling on that one?
Wait, everyone get ready. This is going for Instagram. So smile, do a finger. I don't give a shit.
No.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, got it. Okay.
Social media bitches. Anyways, I really enjoy doing live streams. And I thought it was pretty mindless banter, you know, for a long time. And then
yeah,
you'll get people from all different backgrounds and they fuck with it. So right now, I'll join a live anywhere I can. Especially when I can do it and actually help a channel. But you know, fuck all that other bullshit. Just
gotcha.
Hang out, talk, chill.
Alex, I do have a question for you, man. I know you do a lot of the tool reviews with the pliers and tools and stuff. Do you plan on doing any like how-to videos, like breaking into a 480 box or home? Well, maybe not that big. Okay, let's go more into like home gamer, but like any kind of how-to videos, or you just plan on staying in more of the tool reviews?
Well, see, definitely the 480 stuff I can't do, because if I get caught doing that shit at work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I said that.
I won't even walk out the building before I lost my job. But
right.
I do have
I can't reveal that shit. Yeah.
I do have a video. It's on my computer. I'm still editing. I'm still chopping it up because there's there's like fucking 3 or 4 hours of footage that I'm chopping up to like fucking trying to make it 10 minutes or shorter.
Right.
I did some electrical with those Romex strippers that I did a review on.
Fuck
and
yeah.
I pretty much got fucking wasted, and I was rewiring my not my whole basement, but rewiring junction boxes and shit.
I've done that before.
Yeah, it came out really good. I was really impressed with it. Everyday Fleet Tech, sorry, you're here. I want everybody to know.
Oh
that.
yes, Everyday Fleet Tech. Nice to meet you, brother.
How's it going, man?
Doing
I
just good.
appreciate your video you made on your what was it, the Gerber tool the other day.
Who?
Yeah.
Was it
I use my
Leatherman
tools.
or I use my tools. Was it a Gerber or a Leatherman you used? I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
Leatherman Surge.
That's
That
like
was it, the
asking
Leatherman.
Snap-on with freaking Chinese tool, man. What the? No, it was a Leatherman. I'm fucking with you, brother. I'll mess with you. It was a Leatherman Surge. It's not a
Snap-on's
tool.
all
It's not
Chinese
going to
made,
fix
right?
everything, but it's a good troubleshooting tool.
Oh,
If it
yeah.
makes sense. But also at the
absolutely.
same time, though, that same tool has saved countless of cattle and a couple horses. They got into the fences, and actually, I used that tool one time in a motorcycle wreck.
Oof.
Using knife blades for various things. It's not a tool that's going to tear down a 6-liter diesel, obviously, but it is a tool that's like, what the fuck is going on? Mess around with a couple things, like, all right, I need to get this, and this, and go fix the damn problem.
Yep. Hang on 1 second.
Besides the tearing into 4080 panel, I know what you're saying. I just use that example, but yeah, I didn't know if you was going to do any kind of like how-to videos, like a light switch or. Neil did it. He's done a couple how-to kind of videos. I don't know if he was going to. There you go. What kind is that every day?
It is the
Super Tool 300.
Wave.
Oh, okay. The Wave is a little smaller than what I got.
I just got this one to replace a Gerber that I kind of broke. So
Well,
thanks, Snap.
I got to tell you what. I broke I had a Leatherman Surge, the one I had before this one I got now, and I broke it. And I knew what I was doing was exceeding its parameters. But you know what? It's the same thing adding a 10-foot fucking cheater to a half-inch snap-on, right? You're at, and that's what I done.
My Leatherman,
But I was in a
totally
bind.
didn't snap the blades off by using it as a pry bar. I would never do that.
Never.
But the thing of it is, I was in a bind. I had to use this tool, and that's the only thing I had. And at the time, I didn't have the option to go back, 10 acres to get the tool I needed, because it would have died by then. So I used my Leatherman more than what it should have done, and it did do the job, but I killed it.
Hey, it happens.
But then there's some people go, oh, it's fucking junk, it's fucking trash, it's fucking no, it did its job, but I exceeded its warranty.
What's the
You know what? It got
it's
the
not
job
stupid
done.
if it works?
Huh?
What's the old saying? It's not stupid if it works.
Yeah, right. I mean, I did break it. I mean, what I did
It worked.
was going to break it, but it got the job done, and I can't complain. I'm not going to call it trash, because I had it for 5 years before that. I saved a couple cattle out of fence, a horse out of fucking fence. I don't have the option to run clear back to a toolbox and get a fucking pair of wire cutters and kind of fuck the fence. I had to do it then,
Yep.
But I did break it. I exceeded its warranty, and I know it. But you know what? I'm not going to bitch. It got the job done.
That's all that matters.
So, where we were at? Shit, I lost my. Yeah. Sorry, Alex. I didn't know if you was going to do any kind of how-to videos or anything like that or not. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're okay.
I got sidetracked there.
No problem at all. I got like I said, I got the electrical one I did, and I'm editing. I'm really trying to chop it up. It's not so much how to, a little bit, but it's more just kind of a more supposed to be kind of funny, I guess.
Which is good. That's how half my videos are. They're half funny.
And then I try to really fucking make sure that the point comes across that like I'm not a fucking. I mean, I guess I'm not an electrician, especially not a fucking residential one. I can run I know how to run conduit, and I know how to do all that shit.
Right.
And probably, not the best in the world, but I can do all that. But obviously I'm not doing that at home. So I'm not in my fucking Romex rope runners, whatever you want to call them.
No, you're trying to make a good video, make it funny, but you're at the same time not portraying that you're a fucking idiot. You actually know what you're talking about.
I hope so. I mean, maybe I am, but
you do. It's like Everyday Fleet Tech and Neil. I mean, you guys know what you're talking about.
Yep.
A lot of my stuff is not so much of your guys' trade. I'm more into agriculture. I'm a lab animal tech.
Awesome.
I did farming for years. So, I mean, a lot of stuff you see I do. And then a lot of my channel is supposed to be entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while you get to learn something, but then sometimes just pure fucking entertainment. Dude, I made a video. I spent all fucking Saturday making a 5 fucking minute video how to open up a can of beer.
I saw
with
that
a 231 Massey Ferguson. Dude, I spent a fucking day on that dumb shit, getting that fucking thing to pop that fucking beer open with the hydraulics on a tractor, man.
That was awesome.
And it just for fun. And of course, that's just for fun. And there's other parts where it's, if you watch my tear down on Jubilee carbs and, mess around with diesel engines, I mean, some of it is serious, but I do try to make it funny. But some of it is just straight entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. Now, see, that's where I kind of fight.
A break from the grind,
Oh, yeah. See, that's kind of where I'm at a crossroad, like with my channel. I put out some information, and I've come to find I'm not going to appease everybody. Somebody's going to be so butthurt, and I'm going, is it even worth my time and effort? I don't feel like hearing the crap anymore.
It is.
I've seriously thought about just shutting down the majority of the videos that I put up. Only put out informational ones. Somebody wants to watch it, fine. If not, I really don't give a shit.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I'm not even that controversial, but fucking
somebody's gonna bitch.
Yeah, every time. And the thing that pissed me off the most is like I'm like one of the most straight shooters out there. Is I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you. And you feel like you're being bullshit, that's fine. Just fucking go your other way. That's all.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Some people, and I almost got caught up in it yesterday. But some people do the best they can to create drama between other pages. And I don't want that. It is very easy to get sucked into.
Well, that's what makes, if you watch a lot of those channels that do the drama videos, that's the only thing that gets them view.
Well, it's not even that. I kind of messaged you about the one that I was rather pissed off about yesterday. And I'm going, no, this dude, he basically quoted a video I made and then tried saying I did something I didn't. That's basically called me a liar. I don't know about where y'all come from, but if you call somebody a liar and they're not, you get your teeth kicked in around here. That's the way I grew up. And so, yeah, I got pissed off and I was ready just to, I was ready to go down that path, but I'm going, it's way easy to get sucked into that, and I don't want that. So I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to be pissed off no matter what. So, yeah, days like today, I'm like, I'll not just shut this shit down. I'm not trying to get big. I don't want to get big. I don't want to make this a job. I do it for funsies. I don't care about it.
Like, I got frustrated just because people were just talking shit to talk shit. And especially a lot of channels doing that whole, I'm not trying to get big, I don't care about the subs. Those are channels that fucking dig in the most at you.
I know.
Me again,
Yeah.
Dave just said it perfectly. Hate's getting out of hand, honestly.
It is.
People just spewing it just to do it.
Oh yeah.
I will say this. Everyday Flea Tech, you put your video out the other day that I watched, and instead of commenting on it, because I did disagree with you a little bit,
that's fine.
I messaged you directly, but you and I are friends.
Yeah, we can talk about it. And here's the thing.
And we have civil conversations behind the scenes.
Exactly. And there's a couple YouTubers out there, even ones that people expect that I should hate, according to all this drama. They have my phone number. If we have a disagreement, they'll call me up. We'll speak like grown men. Either we're going to come to agreement, so I'm going to see their side, or they'll see my side, or we'll agree to disagree and just say, I wish you the very best and move on our way.
Right.
One of the three is going to happen. And, I mean, that's my thing. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people, like say, it's just, well, and I've come to find the more you grow, that's when the people want to start taking jabs at you.
Well, I will.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I apologize to
everybody. No, you're good.
The Dan Tools did make a comment that said, like, small channels, when they're scratching their way to 1,000 subscribers, even if that isn't their goal, they fucking just gnaw at each other. And that's
some people do, yeah.
Yeah. And even ones that have, you know, lots of subscribers.
Yep.
Fucking release videos.
I'll put it this way. How many videos have you ever watched where I told people at the end the traditional like, subscribe, hit the notification? I don't. Uh-oh. What'd he do? Did he leave?
Do we just lose
All right, it's my live stream now. I'm in
What's up?
Monkey in the middle.
What happened to
I think he accidentally dropped out.
But no, every day
he'll be able to join back in.
In all seriousness,
I hope he does, though.
Like,
hey, we're on his channel. We'll shut it down.
Yeah, goddamn right.
But I mean, like I say, my thing is, I don't know. Some days I'm like you were. I just get tired of it. There he is.
You good, Alex? We lost you there for a minute, brother.
I got worn down because, like, I wasn't even making controversial information.
Oh, I know it.
Fucking people, you know, turn into a bigger thing than it is, or it's a fucking.
I want to do me. You know, I am who I am. I've never apologized for it. I don't beg for subs. I don't do any of that. I'm going to be me. If somebody wants sub, but I really don't care.
That's how I've been. I did do a few giveaways. I didn't realize that giveaways aren't great, but like the last one I did, I think was at 200 subscribers. So it's about 200 subscribers ago.
Are you good, Alex?
Huh?
I was asking Alex. He's good. He's kind of in and out there for a minute.
Yeah, he's still out.
Yeah,
I think it's frozen.
I see him on my screen. He's been kind of bouncing. His camera's all weird.
Yeah, he's frozen right now.
Uh-huh.
He'll be
gets back in here.
But
one for here.
Well, we hear you.
That one?
This one?
What? Yeah.
I think that might be his wife trying to tell him how to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's a sexy voice.
I guarantee she's a better looking chick than I was earlier than when my wife was in here earlier. Got me way better.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? why see my face when you can see a chick, in the same place?
Yeah, he's frozen. He just doesn't realize it.
Can you guys
He
hear
doesn't
me?
have his audio. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I hear you, Alex. Yep.
We can't see you, but we hear you.
Hey, Alex, put your wife on, man.
Huh? My wife ain't want to
Take
come
pro
on here.
quo, man.
My wife don't want to come on here. Look, she's hiding. She's hiding.
We heard her.
She's hiding.
I heard your voice. That's all I needed.
I can hear you, but you're all locked up screen wise, brother.
Okay. How about now?
Your screen's locked up.
You're still locked up, man.
Okay, give me a second.
All right.
It's all good. I'll handle this.
Yeah, Neil will rock it. You get back there.
Oh, toolbox footage. No, I wasn't referring to you. This was somebody else.
I think he was, Pierce.
No.
Pierce Dudley's the man.
We chatted for a while last night. I think he had a couple of misconceptions about me, but again, we chatted man to man away from YouTube and all that. And I hope, and at least it was my impression, that we have more in common than not.
The one thing I will ask, if you don't mind, is you and I are good friends off of YouTube. Like I think we talk well off subjects and stuff. You go pretty hard at this Harbor Freight shit. I've never bought Harbor Freight in my life.
Yeah.
I did buy 2 tools off Amazon before I even knew Chicago Electric was Harbor Freight, which is kind of funny. Both have been very good tools for me. But in the professional setting, so like you covered for someone that had the Harbor Freight chest or whatever,
and he had the toolbox. Another guy had a toolbox. One guy had a tool cart, and there was a lot of Harbor Freight tools around.
Now, just me being devil's advocate, real quick. All right. You can see the drawers were wonky. They look bad on camera, right?
On the cart.
On camera and on the cart, yeah.
Well, that's what I meant. The cart is the one you were referring to, not the tool chest that
The
I showed
cart,
on the
the cart,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Icon, I don't give 2 shits about. Icons, what it is, what it is.
I'm a little tired of hearing the icon myself. Yeah.
You grab the corner of the drawer there. And I understand most.
There he is. I'm
Most
sorry.
toolboxes.
How's the camera
Welcome
look okay?
back, Alex.
How's the camera?
It's good.
Good.
I'd rather see
Okay,
it.
Yeah,
cool.
I see you, bud. And I see all the pouring in your glasses there.
Oh, dang it. Not again.
Again.
You
But
guys can't see the donkey, can you?
It looks
No, but I
like a
see the
giraffe,
dog.
man. It's a giraffe.
Oh, shit. Not that video.
No, you're good, brother. We can see you, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I had to run to the house. My Wi-Fi on my phone ran out, so I had to run inside.
nice.
Oh, okay. Then once you see it disappear, it is your live stream. You know what I'm saying? Your live stream don't want you to disappear.
But anyway, Neil, he was asking me a question about a video I made about the Harbor Freight cart. So you were saying, all right, you saw where I grabbed it on the edge.
Yeah, it wouldn't open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a lot of tool chests you grab in the middle, pops open, grab on even the Milwaukee, Actually,
Not on the edge, and it don't roll out. Yeah.
Milwaukee's a pretty solid unit. But I guess my bigger question is like, where you work, why would he even buy a U.S. General? Like, I'm not blaming it on the consumer, but you have to do your due diligence.
Very simple question. All right, for this particular guy, he was a lube tech.
Okay.
He come into my job from a referral, and he's in his 20s. He has a kid of his own, married the gal, doing the right thing. He wants to do the right thing. He ended up, it turns out he had a divorce from before, another child when he was a teenager. He was paying child support. He didn't want to bail on that. Dude was
Right.
broke. And when I say broke, I've been broke before. I don't know if y'all have before, but
I have.
sucks.
I lost my farm years ago.
Yep.
I lost everything.
You get it. Where you look at a $20 bill and you're going, oh my God, that is a lot of money. He's broke. And when he come on as a referral, and we did it to get a foot in the door to help him build his life. He didn't have a lot of money. And I asked him, I said, dude, why did you buy this? He said he went on YouTube searching roll carts. He didn't know this was his first roll cart. He was told Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, Harbor Freight, U.S. General, U.S. General, U.S. General, U.S. General, U.S. General. Nobody said, hey, the U.S. General, these carts are good, but these carts are bad. These carts are great, but that cart's bad. All he heard was U.S. General carts are the greatest. And so he saw how cheap they were. He's going, fantastic. And he found this one on sale. And he went and bought it. And that was all the money he had for it. That was it. That was all the money he had.
Well,
and he bought it on the premise of him being flooded again. Sure, blame him. He was ignorant to it. I won't say he was stupid because he was ignorant to the fact.
I'm just saying that was his budget, though, right?
Yes, but here's the part that pissed me off. He could have saved up one and bought something better. All right, if he had been told better, if the internet wasn't flooded.
If he had the ability to save its time, did he have
what would he have
time constraint? Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand.
Sorry. Go ahead, Neil. I'll refrain. Go ahead. Go first, buddy.
I was just gonna say, so for like $150, what could he have bought better than that cart to serve his purpose at work? Just
we had a Rubbermaid roll cart that we would supply to him. No, it's not locking, but the area he would be in at the end of the night.
No, there's
area, he was able to secure it.
Yeah.
We supplied him with that. And he could have saved and gotten something better. I told you the other day that I was going to do this, and I did hold to my word. I ended up giving him $200 and just apologized to him before I left. I felt horrible for the guy because he was damn near in tears going, that's what I had. All I saw on YouTube was U.S. General is great. That's all he saw. That's all he knew. Again,
right.
Blame it on ignorance. But the fact is, look at it from a noob's perspective. And this is...
Well, yeah, a new person. Yeah, exactly. A new person's perspective. He don't want to believe on the internet.
Exactly. And this is where I get so
passionate. Telling the Milwaukee's the greatest fucking thing and end up being junk. Well, I mean, obviously it's not, but you know my point, right?
Exactly. And see, that's why I got so passionate about it. To answer your question, Neil, why I harp on Harbor Freight so much. I look at it from the noob perspective.
To be fair, I've never shopped there. Like I said, It's never been an option for me.
No, I understand. But I'm just explaining where I'm coming from. And some people have messaged me and they thought that I'm putting my stuff out towards seasoned mechanics, techs, whatever you want to call it. The majority of my channel, it is aimed at those starting out in the industry. For the simple fact of, we've all gotten bad advice before. And I've been dirt poor. And it frustrates me so much when somebody from a new perspective comes on and they're bombarded with, this is good, this is good, this is good. But no one goes into specifications. No one states what the purposes of it's for. No one says you're just bombarded with these are great. And so, hey, from a new perspective, these must be great. And that's why I jumped on the anti-icon tools bandwagon before it even come out. And I said, am I the only one that remembers Icon's not a new line? They've been around forever and they were known as a turd of a tool. And they have been.
Well,
and it's funny because Icon. Look at the pretty, look at the shiny, look how great they are. And to a new perspective, think of it as a new guy getting into it. Hey, these are going to save me so much money. And why would I buy Snap-on at this price if this is the exact same tool? And they're saying we are comparable in every way to Snap-on. You even had it on the package. 2 months later, it's all over subreddits and a few YouTube channels showing where with just using hand tools, the sockets are wallowing out and they're just turning out junk.
All right. So, actually, I got a question for you, Fleet Tech.
Yes, sir.
Don't get me wrong. Snap-on's a good company, but they're overpriced.
I agree.
And of course, Icon what it is. What would you recommend as a good when it comes to ratchets and wrenches? I'm not talking about hammers, not other shit for the other trades like me, but like say good ratchets in between. Because let's face it, Snap-on makes good tools. Don't get me wrong. I got a few. They're good tools, but they're fucking overpriced, man.
Okay.
But at the same time, Icon, we're not going to get into that. But I mean, a good, like, seriously, middle ground.
I will tell you the
working man's pursing tool. You know what I mean? Or blue collar.
I will tell you the same thing that I pointed out in a video that I just released the other week. How to be a baller on a budget. For new techs, I laid out a whole set.
Okay, I did see that video.
Yeah,
I did see that video.
I believe in Gray Pneumatic. Because
I've had a lot of luck with the Cobalt sockets and wrenches. Now, I'm not talking about their the power tools. I don't know nothing about them yet. But dude, I've been wrenching on tractors with those things for fucking years, man. They've held up for me for 15 years.
Yeah. For ratchets, for a good middle of the road budget, if you will, socket, I'm a huge fan of the Gray Pneumatics.
Can I interject?
Gray Pneumatics. Okay.
Yes, Neil. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So.
My apologies, Neil. I didn't mean to derail your question there. I'm sorry. My apologies, brother.
It's all good, just playing devil's advocate here.
No, you're good.
You did Everyday Fleet Tech. You did do an awesome video of the making a good buy good tools for inexpensive off Amazon. If you're starting out.
You did. Yes, you did.
Appreciate it.
I think that was a fucking amazing video.
Appreciate it.
It's right up there with your DIY tool bag and drill and stuff. Same way. No, I ain't trying to stroke you, just stroke you, but no, same video. Same deal. It was an awesome video. Both of you.
Appreciate it.
I do appreciate that. I will say this though. So, what would you say would be a good cart to buy? For a person starting off with $300, let's say.
$300 only. I would ask if you could save one more $100.
And then what would you buy?
I would go on like Craigslist, Facebook Market, stuff like that. Start looking at used stuff. Around here, at least in the Southeast. I can't speak for the rest of the country, but for a fact, Southeast, you can buy the early 2000s Matco 4-drawer service carts for about $400.
Grab beer, right back.
And I used one personally when I was at Ford for a while, and they were great.
Again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just
No, I'm not taking it that way.
Yeah, just trying to get a feeler out, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get it. There again, the used market is a market that a lot of people don't think of.
Sure.
If you buy a quality tool cart, you don't have to worry about, is it worn out? Is it this? What's going to go on with that? It's a quality tool cart. It's going to be fine. Matco, they make a good cart.
I will say this. I bought that, and I'm not a mechanic. I'm not endorsing it. I'm just saying I bought that Milwaukee for my garage because I thought it would be good for my garage, and it has been. But I will tell you what, that thing was a motherfucker to upend to get the wheels on.
I was told the second gen, like what you had, they did a lot of good improvements from my first gen.
It's not your typical roll 4-drawer tool cart.
Yeah, still,
but, it when I got it and put it together, it felt very meaty.
Yeah, that's what I say. I haven't messed with the second gen, so I told you before I'd love to see a little video on it just so I can kind of compare and contrast.
It'll be a personal video because I can't.
Hey, make it personal for me then. I don't care. I just want to stream.
All right.
You got my number. You can FaceTime me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, I do have a question. Do all automotive techs have to buy their tools to work at a...
The majority do.
Because I know a lot of them's going to buy certain tools to help them out accordingly, but I'm talking about seriously.
Yeah,
a quarter-inch, half-inch, 3/8.
There are
seriously socket sets. I mean, do you have to literally buy that yourself, or do they supply that to you?
The majority, you have to buy everything yourself. Very few, far in between, actually supply to the techs. Every tool I own, every tool you've ever seen in my box, cart, anything like that, I paid for.
Not trying to be personal, but how much they fucking pay you hour, man? Because goddamn, unless they're paying you fucking $40 an hour, man, goddamn.
It's part of.
I know it's part of the trades. I run across the same thing with farming and laboratory tech. I get it, but even in my trade, a little bit. Goddamn, well, if you're working for another farmer, they supply some of the shit. Or a laboratory tech, they supply some of the shit, and you're required to buy some of your own. But goddamn,
they get supplied a lot of like the more expensive scan tools, all that shit. Some of that stuff is supplied.
Right.
The more expensive
I'm used to where I'm at. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. The union I'm at, where I work at, right? They supply so much, the basic stuff. Anything past that, you buy, right? But the basic tools are there, right? Your fucking adjustable spanners, your metric and standard wrenches and ratchets, and whatever. Well, you start getting into the more specialty stuff. That's where you decide you want to get better and better, more precise tools, if that makes sense. But I'm not expected to show up to the job and show up with a turbo diesel's full of fucking tools.
Yep. A lot of people, that's what you got to do.
I know some do, but
my job, technically all specialty tools, they said they would provide. And a lot of shops aren't that way.
I heard that too. They would provide, but yeah.
Here's the issue I run into. You get some people that they will use the tool, they don't put it back, it gets lost, it finds its way to their personal vehicle. I'm not making an accusation, I'm just saying it happens. I end up, for specialty stuff, if I don't find it and I need it, I get pissed off.
Exactly. Right. If it's not in point A where it should be and it's not there, yeah. Exactly.
So I buy my own.
God.
Neil, go.
So different job, but so I've bought all my own tools to the point where like they notice like what tools I've bought for the shop and stuff. And the thing is I'm learning in their field on their properties, but I now own the tools where
Right.
one day things go south.
You own those tools.
Yeah, I
you
think
pack up and you leave. Yep.
that's the best way to go is to actually. So in apartment maintenance, there's a lot of bums, no doubt. There's a lot of good guys too, but you'll notice that the ones that don't have their own hand tools and power tools and stuff, they're the ones playing the game. The ones that do, once you get good enough, you can go do whatever the fuck you want. So.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. Also, like you've seen my Snap-on toolbox, you've seen my Mac tool cart. I don't see it happening anytime soon. But yeah, if my job ended up just pissing me off to no end, I have the phone number in my phone now for 4 different companies, and they've all told me if I ever need a job, pick up the phone, call them. Techs right now are in high demand. I could go pick up my toolbox, drive this other company, take a drug test, and be at work tomorrow. Never skip a beat. That's a good thing about owning your own tools.
Yep.
That is true too. There is a point where I think the point I was kind of going with a little bit earlier though is you got some of these jobs they're paying $16-18 an hour, and they expect you to provide all your tools. And I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, $16 an hour. That's like for a basic.
Right, but some of these places around. Well, I'm not saying everywhere, but a couple places around here, it's like that. Oh no, you better show up to run fucking turbo diesel and a fucking truckload of tools, and oh yeah, you're gonna use your truck for business work, and I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. And, no, you're not paying me enough, man.
Those words are a lot nicer of what I tell somebody if they told me they wanted me to work for $16 an hour.
Right. So if you get where I work now, I'm not automotive tech. I'm a laboratory animal tech. Right. So we got, also a farmer. So that's totally that's opposite spectrums. Right. So if I go to work as a laboratory animal tech, getting tongue tied there. We got certain set of tools, different tools we use. And I know they're going to supply some things, but I take part of my money that I make to get better tools and better instruments, to read different temperatures and protocols and, different, sensors and this and that, you're right. So you spend your money to get better tools to do your job better, and you're fine with that. But I'm getting paid a decent amount,
Oh yeah.
To do that. I'm going to spend the extra $200 to get better sensors and test kits and shit like that. To do my job.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting paid good and get treated good also.
Are you in a labyrinth? What? Like, where are you?
In a what?
Right now? A labyrinth.
I think he's in my dungeon, man.
Yeah, man. This is where I keep all my sex slaves.
Okay. Spend the camera around now.
I ran to my
completely lost focus of what we were talking about a second ago.
I weren't paying attention, but I just saw him fucking walk through a bunch of square footage of
labyrinth
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm in my basement. I had to run I was out in the garage, and then I got a text that my Wi-Fi had ran out on my phone. I'm like, oh fuck. So I ran inside to get to the Wi-Fi, and now I'm in the basement.
Yeah, that explains all the.
It would make sense.
The maze there.
I can see you going full on Silence of the Lamb, Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
You know,
Puts the
The
basement
basement-
on the
It
skin.
puts the lotion on.
Yeah.
Would you
the
fuck
basement
me?
is
I'd
pretty
fuck
creepy.
you.
The basement's pretty fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie. There's
It's
a really
gonna
lot
get
of
the
weird
hose
rooms.
again.
What's that behind you?
What?
What's that behind you?
A hose. The garden hose.
It's a Steeler jersey, I think, right?
It's the hooker
Yeah,
that he choked
No,
out earlier.
Now look in his hoodie though, man. Check out his hoodie though.
Oh. Yeah, good one there. That's a fucking awesome hoodie.
Dude, what's on the back side of your hoodie, man? I saw tools and trash in front. What's on the back of it, man?
TNT.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing, just bigger.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. That's
Check
awesome,
you
dude.
out.
Listen, did you get the idea from Wile E. Coyote?
Who's
What?
that?
The coyote,
Yeah,
that Roadrunner.
Okay. So
To
do
do
you know,
what?
do you know Wile E. Coyote is?
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. I get what you're saying. Actually, I think I might have said this last time. You ever play Crash Bandicoot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back in the day.
that's
yeah.
kind of where the TNT.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I kind of I saw that on a live stream one time, and somebody called me that. They just said TNT. I'm like, fuck, that makes so much fucking sense. And I had my which. Oh, by the way, what's that? Go ahead.
Keep going, man.
Oh, so my cousin, he has a podcast, which I'll give a small shout out to. The Wasted Content. It's kind of a philosophy type of podcast, but he's also a graphics designer. So I kind of told him my idea, and he swapped it all together and he threw it at me. I'm like, man, that looks fucking badass, and that's what made the logo, or he made the logo. And yeah.
Yeah, I love the logo, man. But I'm kind of like Neil. Puts me in mind of first thing when I seen it is Wile E. Coyote from the old Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
There's two things here. Is my first video game I ever played was on the Atari, and it was Pitfall.
Pitfall was
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Pitfall and Berserker.
Yes. And
I'll be right back.
number two,
Yeah,
Wile
bro.
E. Coyote is a beta tester for Acme Tools.
Yes, he is.
No kidding.
Goddamn
He's
right.
definitely a beta tester.
Lord. Blech. So, question.
Yeah.
You Yankees can help me out. My house has single pane windows. We haven't installed the double panes yet. Is there something, should I say, that I could put over my windows that will allow light to still come through, but kind of keep some of the heat inside the house a little bit better?
I want to tell you, it sounds like a white trash remedy, but up here, actually,
Saran wrap.
plastic.
Aluminum foil. Oh, okay.
We do plastic. It's you still get the light, and we're doing it on double pane glass.
Okay.
Plastic. I don't know anything after that. I'm not a carpenter, man. I don't know, but
Hey, I'm game for
but
plastic.
seriously, and actually, we used to do that in the UP, Upper
Yeah.
Michigan, man. I used to live in Marquette, Michigan, man. We'd have double pane glass and stick plastic around the fucking glass, man. I mean, anything to help.
Do you leave any kind of gap or anything like that, like a barrier, or do you put it up against the window?
And we just, at the time, I don't know what they do now, but at the time, we just, dude, seriously, just plastered right up against the. But like I said, that's been, goddamn, 20-some years ago, and when I used to live in the UP, Upper
Gotcha.
Michigan, man.
See, on the inside of the bedroom here, I have a window inside the bed, and so it gets cold in here at night.
Right. What'd you say, Alex?
He froze up again, but it looks like
my
he's
baby
froze.
froze up.
There he goes.
My Wi-Fi
you're back,
sucks so
man.
much right now.
Well, I'm gonna say I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it. Everyday Flea Tech, duct tape tech, tools and
Nate.
trash. I appreciate it, man.
Neil, I got
Everybody.
Neil. Nice to see you again.
Yeah,
Even
man.
though earlier, but that was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
Thank-
lurking.
Thanks for letting everyone know. who
You're
the racist-
fucking trolling, man. That was
No.
a hell of a troll earlier.
I'll point out a troll later, but
Yeah.
it's good seeing y'all. Thank you.
Neil, it's
Hey,
nice
later,
seeing
buddy.
you, man. Glad to see you on the interwebs, brother.
Catch you later, man.
We'll catch you later, bud.
Well,
Oh, you done cut duct tape tech off.
oh yeah.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna have
right
to
here.
move your camera.
There you go.
Yeah, I got to fix my camera now.
There he goes.
There we go.
You can see my
I did a real good
elbow
job
real
of pissing
close.
off my wife. I came down to the basement and I pressed pause on her clothes on the washer while I was out there, and then I came into the room and she came down. She's like, "Did you turn off the fucking washer?" I'm like, "No," and I pressed play again and I ran back into the room. Like, oh,
Well,
shit.
now you've done told on yourself.
I know. I was like, "No," pressed play and fucking ran. Oh man, I did the same thing on the dryer. I don't think she's seen that one yet though.
That's the whole new mean pay and play right there.
Yeah, or start, whatever. The
Yeah,
washer says
that's
pause.
it. Yeah, that's what I was shooting for.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I just had to drive back in today, this morning, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, I've seen on your videos you went out somewhere or you went to a different facility or
Yeah,
Right.
many hours away and hotel all week. So first night
Hotel.
I'm home since Sunday.
hotels suck. I don't care how much you pay for them; they suck.
Yeah.
No. Nothing's like sleeping at home or in the woods, man. There's, yeah. There.
Well, I hate to miss
I don't give a shit
my
if it's a
family.
5-star hotel, man. It's just not the same.
No,
It's not.
never.
And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I got food poisoning from the hotel this morning. So
Ugh.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, dude, it sucked. So I had breakfast, so good omelet and a waffle, a couple cups of coffee. Went the tech that I was filling for, he was back, so I filled him in on everything. Midway through, just talking to him, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Dude, before I left in 2-hour time, I must have went to the bathroom 5 or 6 times. The whole way up, my guts were just gurgling. I'm going, oh my God, I hate life right now.
Bad eggs, man. Bad eggs.
I'm assuming that's why everybody's like, oh, stay somewhere fancy. I stayed at the Hilton, okay? Just because they got a fancy name behind them don't mean they're great.
Don't matter.
Fuck no.
Hell,
You catch gonorrhea from there just as quick as you can. Fucking Indian hotel, man.
Yeah.
It's why no booze tonight, and I'm just drinking warm Coke Zero. Just something on the guts.
Anything to help. Gotcha.
Ugh. Sucks. But yeah,
From what you guys were talking about a little bit ago, I've worked other jobs that didn't supply tools, but like once I got into like the industrial, or I don't know what you want to call it, in the industrial field, whatever,
Right.
like basically every bit of my tools is supplied, and for the most part, when I need something else or want something else, I can ask and they order it and it's mine, or it's, and it's mine.
Yeah.
I buy quite a bit of my own stuff too, just because,
Sometimes
out of
they
preference.
respect the request, or sometimes they'll tell you to go fuck yourself. Yeah.
and it's very here and there. And sometimes I just buy because I like to know that I can take my shit home and I can take it wherever, and I'll buy it because I know I'll
And
use
it's
it
yours.
elsewhere. Exactly.
Well,
But-
yeah, there's a pride in that. It's yours.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I do end up taking better care of it when it's mine. Honestly, like if it's like the company supplies us with a fuckload of pipe wrenches, And
Oh, fuck it, use it as a hammer.
those pipe wrenches are my best hammer I've ever used. Like,
Fuck yeah, I would treat them fucking pipe wrenches like my bitch, man. Yeah.
Oh, this bushing ain't coming out. Well, fuck that bushing and this pipe wrench. Bam. Fuck it all up.
Yeah.
And it's funny. And like, the thing is, like, the bosses will be there doing it with you too. They'll be like, "Yeah, dude, just grab that pipe wrench. We don't got time to go grab a hammer."
That's the fun thing is when the boss teaches you how to do the shit you shouldn't be doing. Right?
These guys don't give a fuck. They bought us like fucking, what was the budget last year? It was like $350,000 worth of tools they bought us last year, and it's a fucking joke. Like, nobody gives a shit. The next year they're like, "Don't worry, guys, we got a $500,000 budget next year."
I wish I could say the same thing to us, but they keep cutting our budget back. But yeah.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, I keep getting budget cut after budget cut, and they cried when I told them I needed a evap tester. So
damn, man.
Oh, I finally got pissed off. Went on the Mack truck and I bought my own evap tester.
Actually, Alex is going to ask you: Are you like in the private sector, or are you like institutional, or? Because well, obviously I'm institutional. I'm around universities, and
it's.
I'm assuming you're more industrial, private sector kind of.
How do I describe it? I guess it's.
You're not government owned, right?
No, it's not a government owned company. No.
It's kind of I'm in an institution, right? I'm in a university, right?
Oh,
I'm a laboratory animal technician, right? So I mean we're obviously most of the time going to be a university.
Right. The facility I work at is actually a pork processing plant. And well, it's a kill and processing plant where I work at.
Okay.
And
but you're more on the, that's why you got a way better budget than we do. And I'm not making fun of you, dude. That's an awesome thing, man.
Yeah.
That's the awesome thing because they're willing to give you the tools you need to get this fucking damn job done. Where they'll tell me, get this job done. Oh, by the way, fuck you. Here's no tools.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Budget cuts.
It's very here and there that they won't do something. Like for a while, there was a bunch of assholes stealing fucking power tools. So
right now I see there's the downside of the other way. Yeah.
Right. So, and then eventually they started kind of giving individual power tools to everybody. So that way it's your gig, it's your stuff. Don't fucking lose it. If you lose it, I mean, that just means you're going to be
it's issue to you. And when you leave, that those tools better show back up when you leave. Yeah.
Right. Whether you leave or, don't get it stolen. I mean, they give us some, we don't have we do have like those, kind of like you were saying everyday Fleet Tech about those like Rubbermaid carts.
Yeah.
We use those quite a bit, but they do supply us with a really large, I wouldn't even call it a locker. It's a large cabinet, steel cabinet with drawers. I mean, you can't park a forklift in the drawer, but you're pretty much fucking
close.
You know, like the thing's indestructible,
Oh yeah.
So, but like, and that's where we lock our stuff, our tools that were ordered just for us. And I don't know, like that's something that I don't know. Especially hearing your guys' like some of the horror stories you guys talk about, and not horror stories, but it makes me kind of appreciate a little bit more. Now I realize that, I mean, I do buy my own tools, but it's kind of at my leisure for the most part. And
the same thing to me. I mean, I had a couple of my horror stories, but at the same time, though, what you say you got going on there, I got some of that here, and it is nice to see some leniency, or not leniency, being trusted. If that makes sense, right? But there is some. But at the same time, though, you got the assholes in the world who fucking ruins it for you. And so the managers and the bosses got to do these certain rules to keep, but ultimately it fucks you over.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, my job supplies a lot of tools, but at the same time, I'm required to buy some, which I'm fine with that. But it's because these other assholes It's not the tools, actually. It's actually what you just said a second ago, the locker space. You know, I don't get that. Yeah, right. So I gotta pack all my stuff up, take it home, and hope some fucking crackhead don't fucking break into my place, steal all my shit. Right. I ain't saying it, but literally, I mean, a crackhead right down the road steals all my shit, and I go back to work the next damn day. I go, yeah, sorry, dude, but I lost a biohazard level 2 fucking irradiator out the back of my fucking truck. Sorry, yo. What do you do?
Speaking of crackheads, man. Okay, I'm sure you guys have plenty of stories about it too, but one really quick. If you guys didn't know, I didn't find out until I started working in this field because I really didn't fucking care to know. To make meth, you need ammonia. Okay, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that crackheads go out into farmers' fields and steal their fucking ammonia right out of goddamn tanks. And which I've seen some pretty funny videos. I've seen one crackhead damn near kill himself do that. A good video. It was a good video.
Dude, we had. I'm not kidding you. We had, dude, just in the last 6 months, we had 5 people kill themselves trying to cook meth out here in the country, man. And ammonia was half the problem.
Not the facility I work at, but there was another facility from the same company. There was the supervisor of the refrigeration department, and that guy had set up something at the plant in this corner of the roof. Nobody goes onto the roof except refrigeration because that's the only equipment that's up there or whatever. Right. So this guy had set up a fucking lab, and he was literally he had an unlimited supply. He had hundreds of thousands of pounds of liquid ammonia at his disposal. So this guy making meth apparently. The building caught on fire one day. Fire department shows up. Everyone evacuates. They put the fire out. That's fine. The fucking fire department finds this. It wasn't his meth lab that started the fire, but the fire department finds this guy's meth lab on the fucking roof of this. I think it was a beef processing place or cows and shit. Right. But all the company could do, according to policy and according to the law of that state, they couldn't do anything to him. They couldn't charge him. They couldn't charge him with possession. The only thing they could do was fire him. They couldn't give him. They couldn't get the police. They couldn't do nothing. All they had to do was take his ID and be like, "Get out of here."
That sounds like California, because any of that around here, you would be under the jail.
Part of my farm.
When I saw that, I was like, how did that guy not? I mean, I was like, oh man, he probably got like 15, 20 years in jail or more.
Yeah, right.
It's like they just walked him out. What the fuck?
Dude, it's insane. I had this is a little over 20 years ago when I was still milking cattle. And there were people cooking meth on the border of my property, right? So anyways, I sit there, I got done with milking the cattle, and I got all the pipelines, everything it takes to milk cattle, right? So anyways, I'm done doing the milking. I'm getting ready to hop on tractors, fucking plant corn and all this other shit. Fucking fire department shows up. I got cops showing up, right? SWAT, and the back part of my property catches on fire because the fire department showed up. I'm like, they said, you know what's going on? I go, no, I just got done milking my cattle 7 o'clock in the morning, man. I'm just, so the whole back part of my property is on fire and all these cops in place, whatever. And what it ended up was there was an illegal fucking meth operation. They were cooking meth. And of course, it catches on fire because you know how the process of meth, right? So they set themselves on fire, set the back half of my property on fire. They had to turn around, take my cattle, and run them clear to another section my farm down the road a couple miles to get them away from that shit. Because that shit will show up in, the fucking milk test for the USDA and the FDA and all that shit,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and all you can do is laugh about it, right? I mean, you got helicopters flying around, SWAT shows up, fire department. I mean, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then, but it was funnier in hell, now, but not then. But,
Fuck, man.
But it happened,
That's messed up.
You ever,
But I have to bail out, guys.
Actually,
okay, man.
I hate saying it also, tools and trash. Well, you know what? I'll hang with you for a couple minutes, man, because I still got a little bit of Southern Comfort I need to drink yet. So,
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Hey, Everyday Fleet Tech, thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate it.
Everyday Fleet Tech, nice to meet you in person, brother. I've talked with you with chat and Instagram all the time, but actually nice to meet you in person, man. Well, video-ish, I should say.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night.
All right, you have a good night, man.
Later.
Oh, yeah,
all right, Alex. Okay, that's not the way I expect that whole fucking video to go.
Yeah,
especially when I become a white racist.
I don't think anyone believed that one. I think everyone.
I know, but it was funny. Neil said it, but it was fucking funny. But yeah, the jerry rigging, which is German. Yeah, I didn't. That's not where I meant that to go, but fucking Neil, man, he nailed it. That's fucking funnier in hell, man.
He jumped on the opportunity. He saw an opportunity and went for it.
No, that was funny. But yeah, besides that, tools and trash, man, I love your videos, man. You got some awesome videos, man. You got anything coming up in the future here soon, or?
I got a few plier videos. Obviously, I do pliers a lot, but
I know
some pliers. I wanted to actually.
No, go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I think we're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I just got some more plier videos. I got some that were sent to me that I was gonna do, and I was thinking I was gonna do that beer video. I feel like that one would be pretty funny. I got into the thing where I'm just trying to not trying to change the direction of my channel, but I wanted to make sure I have a broad, do a broad or a wide range of things besides just pliers for like a few months. And then one day I realized I'm like, fuck, I use a crap load of different type of tools, and I've only been doing pliers recently. So
yeah, I got to tell you, your best. What? Don't get me wrong. A lot of your plier videos are awesome, but I got to tell you, your best videos to me was non-pliers. Your one was the knives, man. That Milwaukee versus DeWalt. Dude, I watched that 3 times in a row because, dude, I'm telling you, I fucking busted a gut, man. Dude, that video was awesome.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
That was an awesome, and actually, it's the first video I saw when Neil, Maintenance Man, when I caught your, he shouted you out, or I don't know if he shouted you out necessarily. I can't remember now. I think he did actually shout you out.
Yeah.
And he did, yeah. And it was that video was up at the time, dude. And I'm going to tell you what, that and the Icon ratchets. Which did you delete that video actually?
I have one on Icon snap ring pliers, and then I had the one on the Icon sockets.
The sockets. That's why, because I saw that one a couple times. I had to watch it twice, dude. I'm telling you, I fucking lost it. But I watched it twice. But when I went to show to my wife, you saw earlier, right? She's got way better boobies than I do. But I want this. It's not there, man. Did you delete it, or did YouTube delete it, or?
I honestly deleted it, to be honest. That was my first video I've ever deleted, actually. And I deleted it because I guess I filmed that one and I was pretty drunk. I'm not gonna lie. And there's quite a few videos I do that I'm pretty drunk. But
guilty.
Well, I mean, I just feel like I can just talk. I mean, everyone talks more when they're drunk. So I just feel, and not all of them, you know, but I'm more open. I'm less shy about shit. So, and just like everybody, but I deleted it. I kind of watched it after a little while. And I mean, I got quite a few views. I think I got like to 1,300 views on it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you got quite a few views on it. Yeah, you did.
I ended up deleting it because I watched it a few times after a while, and then I'm like I didn't like it personally. I don't know why. I went back and watched it, and I didn't like it. And
the thing of it is, I think you nailed it. And it wasn't just because of the icon. Because the thing I'm getting tired of is it's not the tools, what you're rocking, right? You know, like if you like Klein, or Snap on, whatever, and if it's a good tool, that's fine. Or if you find, this one Work Pro, with the $8 the Work Pro you just done, but at the same time though, for a beginner, I mean it's a decent tool, but is it going to work for us? No, but if you can fix your sink one damn time, for $8 I mean, goddamn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing of it is that I was getting a little aggravated, and I'm still aggravated with this whole icon thing, is because it's not about the tools anymore. They're literally attacking each other. If I take a tool and go, you know what, this actually Maglite, it does 272 fucking lumens, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. That's my opinion. It sucks. Actually, it doesn't. I really like that light. I'm sorry I threw it against my wall. but that's a nice light. But the thing of it is, if I say it's an okay light or it's a sub partial light, that's my opinion. That's the tool. But when you attack the people personally, that's when in this icon thing has been really doing out here lately. And but that icon, the socket video, man, nah, dude, you nailed that video, man.
Oh, man.
Because you made a good point, man, because it's like, I get the ratchet part. You're dead on with the ratchet, but a fucking socket is a fucking socket, man.
Yeah.
You nailed it, right? I don't care if it's Cobalt, Snap-on, fucking nah, dude. Dude, I've busted Snap-on, I've fucking busted Cobalt, I've fucking busted Maku, I fucking busted Stanley, fucking Sears. It don't matter.
Yeah,
they're all fucking same, man. It's the fucking wrench itself,
Yeah.
And no, that video, man, dude, you nailed it. I went to show it to my wife, and it was like, I can't find it.
Damn, man.
And I look like an asshole going through my phone, like, nah, it's right here. I just saw it.
Man, I swear that's been the only video in the entire time I ever made any videos that I've ever deleted one. That's the only one I've ever deleted.
No, dude, that video, you fucking nailed it, man. No, you really did. Because it wasn't icon versus Snap-on, whatever. No, you nailed it, man. It's because the part of that video was, I could run this, I could run that, but you nailed it with the sockets. It was, the ratchets, whatever. Snap-on, Cobalt, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a fucking socket, man.
exactly.
It's going to work or not, and I'm not paying $30 for 5 or no, not 5. I'm sorry, 9 fucking sockets.
Yeah. I paid $41 for those sockets, and
I'm sorry, 41. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that one, like, I remember when I got home, I was like, when I got them, I was like, these might be pretty nice. Like, they come in a nice little kit, and I was like, all right, these might not be so bad. But I opened them up, and I started seeing all these fucking, like I showed in that video, all these little deficiencies where like the cuts were all wrong, or the sizing looked wrong, the walls were different. Like they looked like a cheap ass set of sockets. But then at the same time, it was like I've never had like sockets, unless you're using the difference between 12 and 6-point sockets. What's the fucking difference? Whether I buy Cobalt, Craftsman, Snap-on, the only time I've ever snapped a socket was from like Duralast, and that was like years ago.
The last time I snapped a socket, dude, it was I had a 3/4 inch drive.
Oh shit!
With a 10-foot fucking cheater on a 4020 John Deere, wrenching on the transmission, trying to split this fucking tractor in half, man. Right, because the load shaft went out. And it don't matter who makes the fucking tool, it's gonna break. I hope it doesn't, but
I mean, it feels good.
But that's a rarity, man. It's
I mean, and it feels good when like you get to let's say like it didn't break. I bet you like if it wouldn't have broke, you would have been like, damn, like that's a nice ratchet or that's a nice socket because it didn't break. If it did break, you're not surprised because you're like, I just put a 10-foot pipe on the end of it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is when you got a tractor that weighs fucking 16 fucking tons and you wrenched all that fucking all that power on, you're like, yep, saw that fucking coming.
Yeah.
But when it does work, and actually I got a 3/4 inch drive 3/4 inch drive socket now. I don't use it often. I mean, it's very rare when I use it. It's Chinese made. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you, it's a cheap Chinese made 3/4 inch drive, but I rarely ever fucking use it. I'm pretty sure it's the teeth in a socket. It's like 1.5 teeth. It's like you got to get it to go. But yeah, exactly. But goddamn, dude, I got a 3/4 inch socket set. Yeah, I got a 3/4 inch socket use it. But I rarely ever use it. But when I need it, but now, however, my job every day was to split 20-ton tractors apart, or dozers, or fucking skid steers, or whatever. Well, fuck that fucking thing. I'm going to give me a good set, of 3/4 inch drive, But
man,
I've only used it 2-3 times, but every time I used it, it got the damn job done. Now, however, it's not like a 90 tooth, right? That little click, where you're in that little tight spot and you get that little click. No, you need like a fucking foot, man, to get one fucking click,
Yeah.
But I rarely ever use it, but thank God, because if I had to use that thing all the time, I'd fucking, dude, seriously, I would.
And there is where you would go buy something more expensive.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And that makes sense. Yeah.
If the company provided that to me, I would work with it. And then afterwards, like, fuck this shit. I'm going to give me a fucking 90 tooth or whatever. But
yeah. And see, like, I've used, here's kind of one of the wilder things I've done, kind of with tools or abusing them. I used it was a 48-inch rigid pipe wrench, big fucker, aluminum handled or whatever, big fucking pipe wrench. Again, like we were talking about earlier, not my fucking pipe wrench, so I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I know they're gonna replace it. They'll have a brand new one the next day. Big deal. And they know it's all expendable stuff. They realize that. And So basically, there's these bolts, and on the end of these bolts, they already have a square, an open inside to 1.5 inches. So that way, you don't even need a socket for these bolts. You can just stick an 1.5 inch impact gun inside of it and just buzz them out.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't need the socket or nothing. So, anyways, it's basically what's called a press, but it's for food. It's for, I don't know how they process the pork exactly, but basically this goes through this press. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of tons of pressure, but then it like pushes it out, kind of like Play-Doh when you make spaghetti with Play-Doh, kind of thing, kind of the same idea. But anyways, so one of these bolts were fucking seized up, and we needed to take this fucker apart. So what we did was we stuck an 1.5 inch drive extension in there so it would stick out. Then I stuck this 48-inch fucking pipe wrench on it, okay? And they all got that hanger hole at the end of it so you can hang it up on the wall.
Yep.
So what I did, there's a 4-ton chain hoist that's in this room about the size of a football field that can run the entire length of the room. So I ran that chain hoist over there. I put that pipe wrench so it was sitting like this, holding on to that extension. I put that chain hoist on the end of that pipe wrench. It's a 4-ton chain hoist. And I stuck a screwdriver through that little handle with that hanger hole to keep the chain from sliding off. And then I stood like fucking 30 feet away as I pulled.
Oh, fuck yeah, I would.
Oh man, I was as far away as I could and nowhere like shooting range because I know if that chain fucked off or the pipe wrench broke, my head's gone. I'm chopped in half.
To run. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm standing behind a wall pulling this chain hoist, and then eventually like you can see that pipe wrench just slowly start to come up, and then and it's starting to bend. I'm like, oh shit, and then all of a sudden you just see it go. I'm like, no way, and I go over there and I reset it again, and it started moving it, and then I stuck the impact gun on it. And the impact gun buzzed it off. But to me, from then on, I swear by like the rigid pipe wrenches, which almost everyone does, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I thought that was just wild. When I was doing it, I was like, this is the stupidest thing ever. This is the last resort type of thing. And
I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm sorry, brother. I'll be right back.
No, you're good, man. Don't worry. Let's see. What do we got here? I have a 25-inch Pittsburgh breaker bar. Want to ask a flax head on it as well. Winter project. Oh, you're gonna put a flex head. Cool, man. Cool. I watched Al's vid and I kind of cringed. LOL. He made it work nonetheless. What are you talking about there? Oh, he put a ratchet head on a breaker bar or something. I haven't watched. I don't think I've seen a couple of Justin Dow's videos, but I don't think I'm even subscribed to him. I don't think, but let's see what else we got. Hoping to use a normal breaker bar. Okay, cool. I don't watch Justin Dow, I guess. Just cause, I guess. Not anything against anybody, but you know. Let's see. The maintenance man used the Work Pro hole saw. If so, do you like it? I don't think the maintenance man's here anymore. Amos. I think the maintenance man left. I did see that hole saw kit that he had. I was kind of interested in gear. I've been picking that up too, but not sure. Sorry guys. Let's see. Yep. He got the idea from YouTube video tools and try. Who got the idea? Justin Dow, the idea to put a ratchet head on a breaker bar. That's kind of an interesting idea, but I mean, you're just gonna fucking wreck that ratchet. I mean, the ratchet's not made for it, or the head's not. I mean, I guess for access, for like, oh, Justin Dow, okay. I mean, like for access, I can see you doing that, but at the end of the day, you just lost your breaker bar, and I don't know. Like, I'd rather just go buy it, I guess. I guess if you broke your breaker bar, and You had a ratchet, you broke it. I broke the handle. I can see it, but I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see taking it apart to ruin both things to get one. That's really kind of shitty. Probably, I'd probably rather just go buy a long flex head. But I mean, if you got it, you got it. Fuck it, why not? I mean, I'm not hating on anything. That's good. It's an interesting idea. I have an old 18-inch broken breaker bar, and I want to add a ratchet to it, not the Pittsburgh. Dude, just go get the. I mean, Craftsman makes flex heads. You can order the flex head, or buy a flex head and put it on there. They make fucking short ones, like the original, like old school Craftsman breaker bars or ratchets. They used to make the flex heads. It'd probably fit. Or I'd try it at least. And if you do, I want to see a picture or a video. Put it on Instagram. Which, by the way, guys, make sure to check out Duct Tape Tech, his YouTube, his Instagram. Check all this stuff out. Make sure to follow him.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back.
No, you're
Had to
good.
check on the wife real quick. I want to make sure she was okay. She's got a pinched nerve and stuff. Had to give me a beer too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Craftsman has broken ground on its new factory in Texas. Will be soon. Yeah, I did see that on Instagram that Craftsman posted a picture that they broke ground in Texas for their new made in USA, or their hand tools, a factory. So maybe in the next couple of years we'll see that.
That's where my chat's not on my computer's not keeping up. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm caught up now, sort of.
Yeah. Did you see anything about that?
What's that?
That Craftsman broke ground for their new factory in Texas for hand tools.
No, I didn't see it. No,
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
They posted a picture sometime today or yesterday about they broke ground, like they're going to start construction for USA or for hand tools, a factory in Texas for Craftsman.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Man, if Craftsman comes back out with some USA hand tools, I'm going to be buying the shit out of that stuff.
You and me both, man. I've got an old like the old brace and bit that I got from my grandfather, man. You know, we used to drill holes, and actually, believe it or not, Justin Dye gave me a little bit of shit about it, right? But dude, when we built the shed to the for the cattle, we were milking and shit, dude. We did it with chainsaws and brace and bits, man. You know, and the bits were Craftsman's, you know, and we did it all brace and bit, dude. And I mean, dude, we drilled through, you know, 4x4s, 30 fucking seconds with these things, you know, just, you know, the old, you know, brace and bit, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Sat there, you know, we on a ladder, you know.
I had one that was ratchet at one point.
Yeah, the original cordless tool, right? Of course, I always said the original cordless circular saw or reset is the fucking chainsaw, man. Because that's the other thing too. We cut all the boards and everything. We didn't use all the other power tools. They didn't exist in, man. We use a chainsaw, man. Fucking rip that fucking steel up, dude, and fucking cut that shit up, man. You know.
Yeah. I still got a old Craftsman ratchet. My dad gave it to me. It's a circle head ratchet, kind of like SK ratchets. He gave it to me. It was probably one of my first tools, and honestly, the most important one. To me, the sentimental value and everything. It's the most important tool I have, and just because of the simple fact that my dad's the one that kind of got me into, obviously showed me my beginnings, I guess you could say, or where I started to learn mechanical things, or he was actually a carpenter more than anything, but
Right.
kind of
Still,
just like a lot of people have, a jack of all trades type of dad,
Right. One of the first tools my grandfather gave me was an old brace and bit.
Oh yeah.
And he gave that to me, and that was his grandfather's when he gave it to him. So I got this tool. It's umpteen years old, but you know what? You stick a fucking fresh bed in it, dude, it gets the damn job done. And you know what? I don't have to charge it. It gets it done, but it's a little slow, obviously. But
I had one. It was a ratcheting one.
Huh?
I had one that was ratcheting.
The brace? Yeah, you could.
Go
go so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You could ratchet it. Yeah. This thing was made in fucking Germany in like fucking 1822, whatever. But yeah.
I think I had one.
That ratcheting option on it. Yeah.
The one I had, it said, it was a really old one. It said made in West Germany. So I thought that was really neat.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. My grandparents are from. My grandparents were directly from Germany.
Oh, okay.
And they, my great grandparents, and then the one brace and bit. Well, the brace is the actual, the tool, and the bits, obviously, they were from my grandparents. I still got them today, but I'll tell you what, dude, it'll drill for a telephone pole like it's nobody's fucking business.
Unhijack my internet.
Huh?
I'm bored to tears back there.
Am I on your internet?
Yeah, you're on my
actually, I'm getting ready to hop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here, man.
I need to hop off, man, because I got some stuff to do, man. But you know what? Thanks for letting me being on your live stream, man. And I hope you let me get you on your live stream again, though.
Oh hell yeah, man! Of course, dude. I love doing live streams, and I love. I mean, you're a nice guy, man. I do them with anybody, and yeah, man. Fuck yeah, anytime. You just let me know you want to do one. We'll set up a date and we'll do one. Don't be scared to ask, and I'll do one.
Yeah,
anytime.
Yeah, I know, Neil Orler. I'm sorry, that's fucking funny what Neil said earlier. I don't know, that just where I was going with it and where he went with it, just I don't know. That just blew my fucking mind. That was fucking awesome, but
he jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, Neil's a good man. He's a good man.
Yeah.
But I need to call it quits. So I need to go to bed because I gotta. Jesus, I need to go to bed and get some shit done in the morning. But anytime you want to do another one, man, I am more than willing to do one with you, dude. I gotta tell you, man, I've been watching your channel since Neil told me about your channel, man. Your channel's fucking awesome, dude.
Hey man, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do.
And I really appreciate you letting me be on your channel because there ain't no way we're going to do it on my channel. Fuck that shit, dude. Your channel is way better than mine.
Oh man, next time we can do it on yours and like, or it don't. I mean, it don't matter. We can do it on mine or yours. It don't matter. But it's nice. It's kind of that's something I kind of seen. Like it's good to alternate, and then you just have to make sure, like, if we did it on yours, I just make sure to share it on my social media, and that kind of helps bring followers. You know what I mean? Or subscribers. So.
And that's something I've been trying to do because I've been doing this for 3 years. But you got Instagram, you got Facebook. Now I'm not doing Facebook. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I fuck Facebook. I can't do it.
My wife actually runs that.
But I do Instagram, and I did post on Instagram that, you know, like, hey, yo, you know, we're doing a live stream with Tools and Trash.
Yeah, man.
But,
My wife actually runs most of that. My wife actually runs most of my social medias. Like I watch the messages, or I reply to messages and all that stuff. But she's the one who does the postings. I take pictures and she'll post them, and sometimes she'll take pictures. And then
and your one video, I remember that. Yeah. I remember your wife actually did do most of the social media part. Yeah.
And she sends out all the stuff too. Like I did a giveaway a few weeks ago, and she sent out all the stuff. She packaged it. She put a little letter in it. She did all kinds of stuff. So she's really supportive. She's actually the one who thought of the idea for the hoodie, and she got it made. And yeah,
I like the hoodie, man. I like the emblem right there and the emblem in the back, dude. That's a cool hoodie, man.
That's 100% on my wife. She came up with it. So
while you tell your wife I said that's awesome, man.
I'll let her know. I'll see if I can't get her.
Tell her. Tell her that's an awesome design. Pretty awesome.
I will, man. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you for coming, and yeah, man. I hope you have a good night. And yeah, have a good. And I hope I can have you again on soon, sometime.
Well, you know what? Maybe if you don't have anybody else on, if you want, we'll shoot for next weekend. But no, I really appreciate you having me on.
Hell yeah, man. I'm game.
Yeah, really appreciate you having me on, though. And you and your wife have a good fucking weekend, man.
You too. Same to you too. And I hope your wife gets feeling better soon.
All right. Great. You guys have a good weekend. We'll catch you later, man.
Catch you later.
Later, brother.
Later.